Check 1, 2. We are now live and ready to start trading. We are seeing unprecedented volume coming through on the open, shifting our short-term outlook.
It's Mike with BluSky. Good morning. Good morning, guys. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to roll this morning. And so we're looking at some stuff this morning on the NASDAQ. It's kind of slow right now, but we are going to try to come down, I think, this morning. We're seeing that we're in a box here, guys. You can see the box I've already drawn for you. This box is kind of a temporary box. We do have opportunities before the box to get down here, to the box and run down. I'm not live on film today because, guys, I really don't feel too well. Kind of under the weather this morning. So I'm just going to go with it. Basically, we're looking to see if we can retrace back down to the bottom down here, I think. And this will be our bottom today. Now, where is that candle that I always say? Where's the candle nearest? The nearest big low to this candle here. Whoop, right there. So right now, this is our morning target right here. And that's just about 74, 84, I think 83. So basically, guys, the short this morning is already here. We are supposed to go short at 845 this morning. See, we're just 3 points below it. 845 is going to lead us down to about 835. So that's where we're trying to get to. But we're going to wait because if it don't come back at 845, it's going to go long. So we'll see if 845 holds this morning or if it goes long and decides not to do anything with it. But that's what we're looking at this morning. Now, there's something else I wanted to look at, and I can't see if I can find it. Well, I can't find it right now, but I'll look at it later, guys. I'll take a little break and look at it. So can we get 845 to hold this morning? If we can hold 845, there is that short there, and there it goes, 835. I just knew that was going to go down. So the next trade down would be in the same area, 835 short down here. And I'm going to see if I can catch this 835 short this morning. It's probably not going to last because of the pullback and because it's not ready to open yet, right? But we got also 2 little levels here we got to worry about, which is like the 40. I think it's like the 40 and the 41. There you go. So see how they're trying to go back long here? They're always coming back to 845 long. So I'm concerned if the 40 is going to hold and 35 is going to hold to get this done. So I'm thinking we're going to have to get down to about 38, 35 down there before this really works. But we do know that they might come back at 845 long this morning right there. See that long right there, guys? I want you to pay attention to this 845 long right here. This will be the long if it doesn't happen now at the open. If we come back to 845, guys, this will be our long, okay? Right here at 845. I'm just telling you now. I'm just putting it up there so you guys can visually see that is the long for now and the open, okay? You might not make a bunch off of it right now at this moment, but if she comes back at the open, we are going to take this 845 long. And why are we going to take this? Oh, because it gaps way up. That's why. It's about, maybe 30, 40 points up there north of it. So just remember that, guys. There's your long, right? That's the long and the short this morning. The other short I'm looking at is going to be like 40, okay? 40, 35. So we got 40, 35 south and 845 north, guys. That's what we're concentrating on. That's it. I would love to see it flush at the open down here at maybe 832, 833. So just think about this, guys. Keep the 833 in mind, 833, okay? 833 short or 45 north, okay? 33 short, 45 north. And so there's the one we want right here. 34 short. We can go 33 on that if you want to. 34 is good, but 33 is better. 34 is the early entry. 33 is the actual entry. Okay, so we want to get that 33 if we can. If we don't, so now you know, guys, we got 33, which I don't know why it says mine's saying. Why is mine showing that? Yeah, I don't know. That's strange. It's not supposed to. Oh, man. See this down here, guys? We want to get that 44, 45 down there. If we can't get it, you got to jump in around 48, 49. As long as you're above 45, guys, this long can work, okay? Anything above 45. You don't want to trail this up, though. Once it gets past like 53, you can't do it. Okay. So it's going to go to 66, 68 up there is where she's trying to go anyway. But we want to try to get something out of this if we can before the open, and we already are. Grab a grand and go. 1,000 a day keeps the job away. Okay. So there you go. So we're back down here at 45 again. Right? We're just going to do it again. Rinse and repeat. 2 trades. And we could be done in 2 trades, guys. 2 trades. You could be done here at 45. 45 north is good, guys. I like 45 north. It's a good plan. It's a good place to be. It's not a permanent level, but it's going to be our trade level today for one of them. But this is not permanent. I do expect them to shift probably about 10 o'clock. They normally do anyway. So any level that I give you early, guys, just beware at 10 o'clock. Sometimes these things shift 5, 10, 15 points below or up or below or under, above or whatever, and they change. So anyway, that's what we're doing. 45 north, third time. Let's go. I'll take 49. I don't care. 49, 45 is fine with me. Even 48 is even fine. As long as we can get this candle to keep moving. We are trying to stay green, guys. We're trying to get these bulls to come up here and play ball with us. We really want to see the bulls go back up into the 885s, 890 area. That's exactly what we're trying to get, the 900 area. We would love to see 900 and fly. But if we don't, hey, it's okay. We take what we can get. We don't sit around stressing over it. You know what they tell salesmen, right? Guys, there's a lesson in this. Back in the day, back in the rooms, back in the, the trading floors, and, before there were computers, they had phones. They'd always tell the guys, close the deal, sell, sell, sell. But they didn't mean selling, stocks and bonds and stuff. They meant sell it to somebody you're on the phone with. Get the guy to buy this stock, right? And close the deal. Well, your job is to close the deal, right? C, right? T, D. Close the deal. You got to close that. When you get money, close the deal, guys. Take the money and run. You're not in it. You're not married to this thing, right? Look at this. Look at that whipsaw. See that whip? That whip's going to stay there, guys, until the open. I'm telling you. Oh, what am I doing up there? I just traded there for. Time I hit 45, it jumps me in like 51. I don't know why. Anyway, guys, we're going to wait because we got about 2 minutes, but we can still make money at the 45, guys. 45 short. Ooh, this 34 short is probably going to get nasty down here. So looking for 45 long, and probably I'd say I'm going to wait till it gets down into the 20s before I go short now. 45 long, 45 short, and we'll probably get that 25 short later if it comes back. But let's go and wait and see what she does here. I think we're going to come down this time. Maybe so. 25 is where I want to be, guys. 24 short now. Can we get 24 to stay with it and run it straight down? Can they hold 24? They can hold 24. This might short at the open. Come on, boys. Playing those games. 24 short. Let's see if we get down there, guys. I think they're gonna flood the crap out of this. So we're gonna go 25 short down here. So if we can't get 25 to short, guys, we're gonna wait. We're gonna go 45 long. Okay, at the open, we're gonna go the long 45. I'm just showing you guys we got to be down here for that short. Okay, but it looks like they're gonna reverse this. Yeah, they're gonna reverse this at the open. I'm sure now. They got this crazy ass candle in here. $45. Now we can go long down here too at 24. Oh, and there she goes. Yes, all the way down. That was nice, but now it's going to come back, probably and go that long, and we're going to take that long at 45 when she does. Unless they push this down, guys, we can't get in this yet. This is too choppy. It's beautiful. 45, guys. 45 long. You can get 45 long and you can get 40 long. There's what we talked about this morning. We'll take the 45 long. Let's just take the 45, make some money, and get out of it before it kills everybody else. What's our target, guys? Our target off 45 is going to be 65, okay? We're looking for 65 target off 45, 65, 68. We can cross that. We're fine. If we can't, we're stuck. You got to close it. Close the deal. 72 is the next target. After 72, you got 83, which we should run 72 to 83 on this if we can. If we can't, we close the deal. We get out. We done, right? We done. We're done. We just bye-bye. See ya. $4,000, right? Now, if the bulls keep pushing, we got it made. If they don't, it's going to come back to a short. All right, there's the 72. There's the 91. There you go. Now, can we get to 905 is the next target after 91? So can we hold the 80s and get to 90s to get to this 905 target up there? You got to be above 72 now, because if you drop 72 and you drop 60, if you drop 65, 63, you're going to drop money. I'm just letting you know now. Your money, you must be riding the bicycle down the road, throwing money out of your handbag, because that's what's happening here, right? You got to be above 63 to stay in this, guys. 60. Well, let's just say 65. If you're not above 65 in this, you're throwing money at the door, because you're gathering the money and just throwing it out the other side of the window of the car. You're riding down the road getting money and just going out the other window, right? So you don't want to do that. You got to be above 65. So we're just going to wait, get the next trade, guys. We already know that it's down here, so we already know 45 is the next trade going up anyway. So we can just jump in 45, 48, and we'll take our way back to 72, right? 65, 72, guys, is where you want to be in this. You want to be above both of those levels, because if you don't, it's going to pull back on you at 65, 64. 63 is a danger zone big time. Now, if once you get across 72, you start looking for those 91s, right? Once you cross 72, guys, you're looking for like 83, 87, and 91. So now we know anything under 83 is going to pull back down to 72, correct? Once you get 91, though, we're looking for that 905, 905. So remember, guys, 91, 83, 82 in the area, that's your pullbacks. It's going to go back up, hopefully, 905. We want to try to get the 905 if we can. I really think these bulls don't know that these bears are playing games up here also, but I think we're breaching those guys as we speak. Yeah, we already breached those guys. And those breach guys will be at 901. So we got 905 coming into 921. If we can get the 905, we should see 901, or excuse me, 901, 920. About 921. 920, 921. We should start seeing it. All right, guys. So we're still holding the 95 up here. Come on, boys. Hold this up. Keep it going, bulls. You got to stay above the 82, guys. 82. You got to be above 82 to stay in this. You want that 905, 906 up through here, and you want it to just kill it and go to 21. Well, I'm done. Good trade, guys, for the morning right here. Well, I told you 945 was going to work. See, when you know the exact pinpoint number, it's easy to make money in trading. Let's go. 920. Come on, bulls. Don't let us down. There's the 20 right there. Let's go. Come on, boys. 2021 is what we want. We want to jump 20 and 21. We want to be over that box also. You guys can see on your screen over here. We want to be above this at 21. See, there's 20.75. That's 21 right there. That's what we want. We want the 21 to run up to where? 27. Can we get the bulls to do the 27 is the question. Is 27 to 42 would be beautiful up through here this morning. Those are small levels, but hey, it's there. We'll take the 27, 42. I don't care. Let's go, right? The bulls are trying to show us some love this morning. They need to. Remember, guys, you got those pullbacks at 905, 905 and 900 down there. And you really got to watch that 920, and you really got to watch that 900, because those are deep pullbacks at 900. Okay. So just remember, you can still be in at 900, but you got to just watch it. Okay. I think the biggest pullback that you're going to see if this thing starts reversing back down is going to be down here below the 82. Like I said, 82 is not your friend. I'm just telling you now. 82 is not a bull friend. Okay. That's not your friend. Sure. How do you learn what we do and know? Well, I tell you what, when you stay in this room long enough with me and we can see the people keep coming back, the same old people keep coming back over and over and over and over, those are the people eventually I'm going to hand pick to train myself personally. Because I'm not going to train somebody who just wants to learn it and jet on out somewhere else, right? And I want people who are trading with BluSky. You have to be a BluSky trader to even be in the thing with me when I do teach it. So anyway, that's what I want you to do, guys. I want you to learn and listen to me and learn how I'm doing these levels. And then eventually we will teach you how to do it. And that way you can make really good money as we're going short down here. Remember, guys, 45 short, right? So we'll take the 45 short and we'll come down. But yeah, that's what I want to do. All right, guys. Go ahead. All righty, guys. Thank you. So 46, guys, 45, 46, same trade, same old trade. We closed out of the trade, take some money out of that one. We come back to 45, go long again, because that's what I'm going to do. If we don't go long at 45, it'll be a miracle. So, but I'm thinking we could come down. If we do come down these bottoms again, guys, we're just going to go south or go north at one of these bottoms down. We're just going to keep going north up here, guys. We're just going to keep going north at 45 until they tell us we can't, right? Until they show me that they're not going to give this up, we'll just keep taking it. See right here, guys? Look. See right here? Right there. And also, you can go long, guys, at 40. You can go long at 35 now. And you can go long at 29.30, right? 18 is another long down here. So, see, if we go long down here at 18, we can also go long at 18. If they don't breach 18, we can go long at 18. Now what we're doing is we're backfilling, guys. We're trading against the bears going south, right? We know that they've pulled back every time they've been down here. So we pick levels out to go north on. 18 is one of those levels. Now, another level coming down, I'm just going to tell you guys the levels as we're doing this. The other level is 803 going north. 803 is another long down here. Okay, because we can't go short until we get all the way down to like 75 anyway, right? See how we're going up here at the 18, guys? We got 18, right? We know that these guys got to be way low down here to go short. Now, where am I thinking short? Where am I thinking short, guys? It's going to have to be way down here, guys. Way down, like right there. This is where that short's going to have to be, way down here somewhere. Way down past the candle. Okay, but if we get down there, we can go short, guys. If we can't, we won't. But right now, we're going to try to go back long somewhere on that 18 or that 35 up there. 18, 35, 40, 18, 35, 40. All those are good. All those are good longs. See how she keeps wanting to go long in the same spots, guys, at 18? She wants to go long at 18, 26, and 803. 18, 26, 803. If it don't breach those, we go long at those. It's not a lot of money, guys, but you can take money right here and kill this thing on these trades. If you get a good trade at 18 and it goes back to 45, you just mastered this. 45 is the target, right? So if we don't break 45, we'll just go ahead and take the $3,000 and get out. We want to catch those low reversals on these swing candles on these bears because we know the bears aren't breaching the target. If the bears don't breach a target low, guess what? We're going to go long somewhere. And see, this is the problem with trading. People sit and watch a candle go up and down, up and down, and up and down. They don't know where to get in, guys, because there is nowhere for you to get in because you're thinking, what's a bear candle? Everybody else says the same thing. We got to wait. We got to wait. No, we don't. We don't have to wait because if it doesn't breach the low target, it's a no-brainer. We're going back long. So now we're looking for 72 to cross over 72 is another trade, right? 72 is another trade. Now you got 91 is another trade. 905 is another trade going north. 905 is another trade, right? Okay, so where are your trades at now? 90 and 85. 90, 85, and 70 and 72. Those are your three entries. 72, right? That's our entries. I'm not telling you how to trade, guys. It's just, telling you on my own what I'm looking for. 72 is my entry. Another entry. Pull back 70 is another entry. 83, 82, entry. 901, 905, entry. So see, we know where the entries are. As we made it grand last time, and we're making 10 this time. So now we're going to try to push this up. Can these bulls push this target? We need these guys to jump over the box, okay? We need to be above the box, but we're still in the same candle. So we're still in the 930 candle, which it's cool, right? We don't care about the open candle. It makes money. All right, we got the 905. We got to get 905 to 921. Come on. Let's go 21, guys. Just give it to us. That's all we want. We just want to get from right here. Let's see. We want to get 18. We want to get the 18, 21 to, what is that? 27 to like 43. So we really need to get this area right here done, guys, up till about right. About right there. That's what we really need. We just need to jump that box and stay in the other one and get out of this craziness. Because we know what the target is, right? We know that we're trying to get this right here, guys. We're trying to get this to run up through here and capture this to get to like right there. That's the steps we want to take. That's a step up. As you guys can see, this is your steps. Step 1, step 2, and then step 3, 4, 5, right? As we get another drastic pullback, you'll start seeing these pullbacks change. They're going to change because if the bears can't get anything done with it, bulls are just going to take it long again, guys. Now, where's the longs again? Right down to 845 long all over again. You guys are seeing you guys see it, 845 long happening again right here. Same one. 845, 872. 845, 872. That's pretty much what they're just going to take it up through here and see if they can just break the 72 and keep going. But you can also do the 65 if you want, but it's 845, 865. Those are two good longs. 72 is a good long. 83 is a good long. 90 is a good long. 900 is a good long. 905 is a good long. So there's a lot of good longs up through here. It's just taking us the time for us to get up there to breach all these crazy moves. Now, we don't care if she pulls back to 845, even 840, somewhere in that area, because we can still just add contracts and keep going up, or get a pullback with one contract and go long again. So we're just going to wait, guys. But your entries, if we can keep these entries, are 65 and 70 and 45. Okay. Let's go. Come on, bulls. Now, we could be doing the old bull trap here. We want to sucker these bears. Pull it back short. Let everybody think it's going to go short. Then slam, it goes right back long. So this is what we're looking at, guys. Those traps should be somewhere between 66 and 90 for the bulls. We know this. They want to keep us in that area. They want everybody to think it's going to go short. But right now, if you're seeing this candle and you're thinking short, it's not right. But a lot of people are thinking short still. And it can go short. Don't get me wrong. But it's not going to go short until it reaches 45. Let's go. Beautiful morning. Nice big trades. 2 of them already. 2 big trades and we're done, right? Now, so you see this next candle right here. I always talk about mama candle, baby candle. I know it sounds crazy, guys, right? This is mama. This is baby, right? So baby has to outgrow mom to do something. If baby don't, it's going to reverse. This is how you always find a reversal because, excuse me, if sorry, I'm a little under the weather, guys. If this candle doesn't break this other candle here and go north, it's not happening. She will reverse. But right now, she's looking pretty good as baby tries to come up and smoke this other candle, right? There we go. So we're going to take this because it's right on the top of this anyway, right here. It lined up perfect for us today, right there. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's your range box already this morning. So now we're getting past that 905. We're getting to 49.50. And now we're going to do 47.48 entries. And those are going to run straight up to about 57. And 57 is another good entry. If you can get this 57 to work, guys, it's going to go 57 to 77 in a heartbeat. If we can get 57 entry, we can take it all the way to 77 and run this thing. You're looking for 77 high now. That's what you're looking for. But you got to be down here at 57, 50, 49, and I'd say 45, maybe 44. So now we got 944, 945 is a really good entry, just like the 845 was. That's kind of ironic, isn't it? 845 is another good entry. Strange. 857 is a good entry. So 45 and 70, the 900s, 945, right? 945 and 970. I think 57 is better though. I'm gonna stick to what I do. 945 and 957. Now we can pull back entries are 28 and 30. You got 28 and 30 are entries, guys, and you got 21. Remember 21. So 21, 28, 30 up through here. There's always an entry somewhere, right? You just got to find them. Now we did breach the candle, but guess what? She's trying to pull back. Doesn't mean shit though. Doesn't mean anything. All this can do is pull back to get these bears to try to go short. We're trying to trap people to go back long. We're trying to get contracts to make this thing really, really, really go. And that's what people don't understand about trading. When the big whales come in, the big bulls, the bigger bulls, and the people that know are like, hey, look, if we set this up to go, with all this money coming in, we're just going to stay out for a minute, let all these bears get short. And when the bears all get short, the volume picks up. They think they're going short. All of a sudden, boom, it gets whacked because guess what? There's more people going long to take their money, which is perfect bull trap. And this looks like a big bull trap this morning to me because we keep coming back up once we gather the bear money. We don't mind that people going short. Okay. I don't mind you going short while I'm trading long. As long as you're going short at 26 down to about 901, I'm fine with that. I don't care if you take 26 short and go to 901. Doesn't bother me. I'm way down here under stupid anyway. See, we're way under stupid down here. We don't care what they do right here. We don't care. And this is what happens is you get all that garbage going on up at the top of the areas. Now, remember, guys, where is the day right now? You're in the day range. Okay. The day range ended right there, like the 32, 33 right there. I think 34 is a day range on this candle. So guess what? This could be a classic setup trade when you break this box right here. Let me move this other one out of the way and I'll show you why. Right here. Look. Put it over here for a minute. I'll just put it here. Right here. See this candle right here? This is your 930 candle, right? Ooh, that's the wrong. I didn't want to put that there. Right here. This is your open range top right in that box. Which means this could take off because they're trying to break the open range at 930 here, right? And of course, this would be right here. Open range bottom down there. So now you're seeing we're breaking the range. We just got to come up here to 57 and keep going. I think 57 should breach 66 and we should try to target. We're looking for 77 targets, guys. Now, I like this setup right here because this is a classic setup of a range break trade, but we don't have a range break trade yet. And what I mean by that is a candle that opens above this box without touching it. Like if this next candle comes and opens right here, guys, it's going to be massive. Okay. Your open range break trades are beautiful. You're always looking for those. That's a classic setup in trading. But we will test that range a lot, guys. We're going to test this box top range every time. They love to test that. A lot of guys in trading won't trade the inside of the range box right here. They won't trade it. Right? So I'm going to move this over here because it's kind of like we don't need that anymore. We do, but we don't. So you see the box here. That's your open range box. This is your 930 top, your 930 bottoms right here. So you know that's the range. Okay, here we come. We're trying to get 77, like I said. 77 trying to go to 82, right? We want 77 to go to 82, guys. That's what we want. Your target is 82, right? There. That's target. There it is. Then we want to get the target up there about 92. See, we're setting up for a classic range break trade. Now, we want the next candle in this range break trade to open somewhere in this box, right? See this box? We want it to be here. We want the next candle to open inside of this box. It don't matter where, just as long as it's not touching. As long as it's not touching this area right here at all, and as long as it's in this area or above this area, it's a perfect classic range setup, and that's what we want. So, okay, guys, we're up here at the 93 now. 93 should take us all the way up to like 30,009, I think it is. It should be like right up here, probably, I'd say. Well, let me look and see. I think it's the 9. Well, if I can get my mouse back over there, that'd be kind of cool. So you want to get over here. We want to get over here to like it's the 9, 8, 9. It's the 8 and the 9. And it's also the 10, 8, 9, 10. It's kind of dumb, but it's between 8 and 10, guys. It's hard. It's just going to be weird to pick because it sits so close together, but 97 is a good place to be. So 97 is the entry up through here. They know that. They're trying to get off 97 now back to the 10. But see, don't be frightened here because why? We want the next candle to open somewhere now between here and here, right? Right there. See, we want the next candle to open in this box and push tops. If it don't, it's going to bounce back and retest down here. You guys probably never seen anybody work with the open range trades, but remember, an open range break trade is a classic example of a great trade, guys. They can run all day long, right? What they'll do is they'll come up here. If this next candle opens somewhere up here and stays open and goes way up, it can come back and test this range all day, bounce and go again, okay? But once it gets in the bottom range, a lot of guys won't bother with it. They'll leave it alone down here. Though it's either now we go short down here and go short with the bears, or as long as you can look at this box and say, well, guys, the bulls are above the box, the bears are below. There's really nothing in between, right? That's how a lot of guys save money by trading like that. If you can ever get yourself to stay in that area to avoid that box, if you can avoid this trading box right here, right? So let's put it like this, right? If you can ever get yourself to stay out of the yellow area, the danger area, if you can stay out of the yellow area and not trade in it throughout your day and just look for longs above the range and shorts below the range, you'll save yourself a lot of headache. Unless you know levels, like I can trade in that range because I know the levels. But if you didn't know the levels, this is where people are going to get killed today. But you're not going to get killed because you're in here, right? Any more questions, Nick, as we go through the morning? Right on, guys. So I'm going to get invite some people in here. We get 100 people in here today, guys. I'll give away a few 50K accounts. Can you get somebody to join? Can we get 100 people? Can we get 100, guys? If we can get 100 people, I will give away 3 50Ks today. 3. So let's go. Anybody can get them in? Let's go. And let us know if you did get somebody invited in. Because we're going to start doing a thing where we can give you merch points, right? Like, hey, look, I brought this person in, boom, right? Let us know if you bring people in. We want to know. Can we go ahead and stay above 75? See, I think now, guys, the bulls know that 75 is the main area. They got to hold. They really just got to keep the target at 75 without dropping back down to the pullback at 56. 56, 57 is the other entry, guys. The bulls are always looking for 57 entry now. They're going to be looking for 57 all morning until they go under 57. But if they pull back to 57, guys, that is the entry. Okay. Because you got 57 and 77 are both entries this morning. So they really want that if they can. But so, and I love this, the way this is setting up. We got 5 minutes till 10 o'clock. 5 minutes, guys. So what that means is we're hoping this candle holds up through here above the 75 and above this the box that I'm in. We want this candle to be a range candle. We want it to open up above all this crap. We want this candle to come up here and open right in here somewhere and go boom. We don't want it to open down here and go back down in. We don't want that. This is very, very common, easy, the easy trade. This is the way a lot of guys trade. A lot of guys will this is one of the things you should learn. You should learn about open range break trades. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, open range break trades, you go to YouTube and Google it. Go there and look at YouTube, guys. Go Google it. Go to YouTube, Google YouTube, get on there and look at open range break trades. And you'll see what I'm talking about. These are classic examples of a good setup. And this works for both bull and bear sides. So these are classic examples. If it was the bears down here, we'd be going short, right? And just wait until we get to the big levels and keep going short, or waiting for another candle just like this opposite. We'd want a candle to open down here below this and go. It's a beautiful thing. As we wait on the 75, 77 area to push us north here, we should be trying to get this 75. I know what they're trying to do, guys. They want the 75 area. They really want the 75 back to 30,009. So you're wanting to see this 75 over here, right about there. You want this to push all the way up through here to just about right there. This is where we're trying to get to. The 9, right? 75 to 9, 30,009. Can we get 975 to go up to the 30,009? We're stacking pretty good this morning too. So that's kind of cool. Little ugly bears trying to show their face though. I can see them trying. These bears are trying to show their little ugly face, but they can't because they really can't do anything on the stack levels or until they get the cap levels down here until like 45. And that's what they're trying now. You'll see them try to come under 45 on those caps right there. See that? It's hilarious. Then he goes right back off 45 and goes north again because what the bulls are trying to do, they're trying to establish and hold that 45. They got to, guys. We need to be 45.58 right here at this next candle at 10 o'clock. We need to be 45.58 and no lower. Okay. We really got to stay here. See how we're getting back down in there? We don't want this. Now the bulls can re-entry, guys. They can do re-entries at 26 and 21. We hope that they're going to set a trap here for people who don't know how to read a range break trade. Let these guys go short at 25, 26 down to 18, and it pulls right back out of this and goes long at the next candle. Or we get those longs at 21, 26 that flushes back to 44. That's what we want. See how it's trying to get back? That's what we want right there at 44, 44, 45. We got to stay in here. We've only got about what? We got less than probably a minute, guys, to get, got like 20 seconds. We need this thing in the next 20 seconds to go up between 45 and 58. Come on, push. Come on, bulls. You got to get it done. There it is. There's what we want. Come on, boys. Come on. Gosh, come on, guys. About 4 seconds left. Beautiful. All right, that's beautiful. Right there. That's awesome. We just can't hold it, though. Got to have it up there, guys. We got to make sure this candle stays above that box. We don't want to be in the yellow at the next candle. We do not. We need to rise above this and get the next candle going up there to get above the range box. It might take 3 this morning. I don't know. But usually it don't take 3. It only takes 2. But, hey, slow morning. We'll see what it's going to do here. Yep. And there, see how I'm talking about the candle not working out, guys? What happened? See that? Look at that. We got an instant reversal. But doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean a thing to me, because this instant reversal candle can still breach and go. Now, what we are going to look for, guys, now we know that anything under 884, anything under right here, anything under this line is danger for bulls. The blue line, that's where the bears are sitting. They know, the bears know that the 83 is a friend. Remember I told you this morning about the 83 being a no good area not to be in? Guess what? These bears know 83 is their area. So you got to stay away from that 83, guys. We will close the trade at 83 down there, 883, because we know 83 is probably going to go short on us. But right now we're going to go long. We're just staying long up here at the 55, 57 area. That's where the entries are anyway, 55, 45, 57, all up through here. I hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you guys enjoy how I'm teaching you guys what we're doing and how we're learning together, and we're learning to stay in trades at 55, 57. And this is going to should go to 77, but I think we just touched 77. As a matter of fact, we did. So we need to get past 77, 78, guys, and go ahead and take out the 82 and 93. So right now, 77, 77 is our target up through here. Okay. The pullback off this is 57. So 57 is an entry going to 77. So 57 goes to 77. Then you got to get 77 to play ball and go to 82.93, right? 82.93 off 77. And remember, 57 is the pullback. So 57 could be a pullback here. You're going to pull back all the way down to 50 probably. And then anything that pulls back under 50, 45, 46, those are also entries. Anything above the 46, guys. Or 44, excuse me. Anything above 44 is an entry going north, pretty much. But remember, it's 44 to 57. So anything between 44 and 57 goes north, and 57 goes to 72 or 77. So that's what we're looking at. Now we'll wait, as my coffee sure is good this morning. Can we get to go long here at 44, 45? And stay up to 57. We know that 44, 45 is the long that goes back to 57, guys. We'd already established this. And 57 is where we want to be to go higher. 57 is the push level going to 77. You have to stay above 57 to get to 77. If you don't, she's going to pull back. If you don't breach 77, let's say you took the trade at 45. And it goes to 53, 54. You might as well get out, because if she pulls back, it's not going to go to 57 anyway, right? You always got to think about where you're going. Where's the target? Okay, 45 goes to 57 target. If you get that target, great. If it goes to 57, great. But the 57 target has to go to 77, guys. If we don't get 77, we know it's a fail. It's going to pull back. This is how we know where we can make money at. We go 45 to 57, 10 points, right? It's done. It's done 45 to 57 now, like 6 times. 6 or 7 times. The last 2 candles has hit it at least 4 times a piece, probably 8 times. Here goes number 9. So it just keeps doing the same thing over and over. It tries to get the same targets because those targets are important to them. See, when you're using targets and levels that I use, I know where they're going to go. I know where they're going to go. I know where they're going to pull back to. I know every target they've got. They don't know I know, but I know. I got targets that go all the way out to November of this year. I got targets that go all the way out to December 25th for the year, guys. I know every target between now and December, even ahead of them. But there's going to be targets come in because of the way we trade. So we'll have extra targets that fill those targets or change those targets, but that's something we'll talk about later. Anyway, we're just waiting to see what's going to happen. We just don't want to be here. That's all we don't want to be. We don't want to be down here at this 83. Right there. I think that's where it's going to get really dirty. That's where bears are going to get nasty at 83 down here, guys. And she's probably going to try to come to it, but it's okay. We'll just close. Not a big deal. But right now, if we can stay above the, if you can stay above the 25, 21, you're safe still. 25, 21 still safe, right? We're still safe to take trades at 25, 21. We know this. It's okay. You can see our candle is showing a wick on the top, right? Which there is some sell pressure in this. It's, don't get me wrong. There is. The bears are trying here. But the problem is, if she keeps pushing to 25, it's going to try to revert back above 25. 25 is where that target is for those bulls. 25, 21. That's their long targets. They want to stay there. See that? What I tell you? I just instant trap. 25, 21 just smoked them because they kept going short and didn't realize that, wait a minute, you're trading on a level you shouldn't be. All right, 57, guys. Can we get 57 to hold? Can we? It's possible. 50 to 52 to 57. You got 45, 42. I think a pullback on this is like 42, but 42, 45 still entries. 57 still an entry. If you can't get the entry to go at 57, guys, just got to wait till she pulls back to like 45, 42. That's what I'm trying to get to you guys to understand. If you're not seeing the entry you want, and it held the 57 this time, which is nice. It went to 71 that time. Remember, if it don't breach 77, you can take money in this, but you got to make sure you close that trade before we get to 57. We have to close, guys, because why are we closing? We're not getting there, or excuse me, before we get to 77. If we don't get to 77, guys, we know we can't. It's never going to happen, right? It won't breach and go higher. So the target has to be, 77. And I think if we can get 77 to work, we might even push the 82. We just got to get 77 to play ball here. 77. I love these open mornings. We don't have to come in here and guess or worry. We just take trades and go, man. Come on, 77.82. Let's go. Now, can we breach the 82.93 and then finally get 97? I think if we get 97 out of this, we're going to smoke these guys all the way up to the top of 308, 309. Like I said, we want that 80 level, right? Okay, guys. Remember the 80 or 77. We want the 77 will stay long at 77. We want it to come up and touch the 96 and keep going. Okay. 77, 96 and keep going. Come on. And 91's a target, so it's going to stay there for a minute. You got to get that 91, 96. The pullback's going to be about, don't worry about the pullbacks, guys. They're 83. 83 and 77. So remember, anything above 77, guys, 77 83 is where you got to be in these trades. 77 83 goes back up, right? 77 83. You don't want to catch that 77 and still be sitting there because she's going to pull back to 57 on you. So can we get the 97 to run, guys? We want 97 to 30,010. We'll just say 30,010 or just say 10. 30,010 is where we're trying to go, guys, if we can breach the 97. Now, if we do, we're going to be doing something special because let's see here. Yeah, that's going to be, I think, the high up there. Yeah, I think it is 11, something like that. For like this morning, or was it yesterday? Might have been Sunday night. Anyway, we had a high sitting there at 9, and so we're going to try to breach that with 9-10 area. I don't really look at that too much, guys. All I'm looking at is these targets. I want to be sitting at 10 and above. That's all I know. I just want to get to 10. Let's go to 10, see what we can do here. But we have to get past the 95, 94, 96. So see, you gotta get that 96, guys. 96, 92 area, and you got to stay above the 77 area. So she'll pull back the 77 on you, but she's going to keep going long until she breaches the 96. And there it is. Can we get the 96 to hold now and get that 10? 96 to 10, guys. Come on. Remember, 77 is the pullback. 77.81. Right there. See it? There it is. 77.81. There's your pullback trade. This is where they'll try to go long again. They're going to try to get that long to stay there if they want to keep it, guys. You got to be long at 77.81 to get this to work. Boom, let's go. Come on, 10. Come on. Come on, boys. 9-10. Let's go. I wonder if Coach Becky's watching this morning. Probably thinking, oh, here we go again. That's awesome. 18, guys. 18.22. We got to get 10, 18, and 22 here. We got our target, though. We got our targets. That was awesome. Come on, 10. You just want to stay above 10 now if we can. Let's roll. Come on, guys. Can we push the 10 to 22 here? Can we get 10 to hold? Actually, it's probably going to be about 9. We're actually, there's 2 of them. There's like 9 and 10, but it's, I think the 8's also another one. Just say 8 to 10. So we get 8 to 10 to hold here, guys. We should start breaching up to 20 and 23. 8 and 10, 8 to 10, 20 to 23. That's what we're looking for. Okay. 8 to 10, 20 to 23. And these are all entries. 8's an entry, 10's an entry. 20's an entry, 23's an entry. It's just trying to get past these big areas. I'm looking for the place where they're trying to get to that I know they want. And right now, I think the start of that's 21. I think 21 could be really sweet to us today. 10's going to be good, but I think 21's even better. If we can get 21, I think we'll see it move a little bit. This is where I'm looking at, right about right there, just above the candle. It's just like 21 up there. I think 21's a good area to be. Come on, 30K. I'm almost there. Well, I'm already there, but I'm talking about this one trade here. We've already hit, what, 8 on the first trade and 10 on the second. So, or was it 10? 10. Yeah. I think we're showing like 14K plus 27. So we're good. Let's just go. I don't keep track. End of the day. We keep track end of the day, guys. Who cares what's on the screen? We're trading. P&L comes and goes. But we're always going to be in the money because we know what we're doing, right? We know where these trades are. Come on, 21. Let's go smoke some bears. Come on. Come on, 21. There's my boy right there, 21. This pushes all the way up, guys. Probably 36 target in that area, guys. This is probably going to come up here and try to touch that 36. So we know now that right here, let's see, where is that at? It's about right here. Right about there. This is like the 21 right here, right? There's like a 21, 2021 right there. So that box right there is where we're trying to get, guys. We're trying to breach that box. We want 21 entry to go up to the top of the blue box, okay? They want 21 to go to the top of that other box. See, these guys are stair stepping. See, they want to get this entry right here, like the 8, 9 right here. Here's the 9, right? Which we're kind of a little bit shy on it. Here's the 9, right? We want the 9 entry to come up and touch the 21 entry, and the 21 entry to take us up to 45, 46 entry, right? See, watch the 9 entry and the 21 entry work together to try to get to the 46 entry. It makes crazy sense, I know, but it's what it's doing. So you guys ask some questions you want to, because we're having a really good morning and it's awesome. Awesome, awesome. I remember when we used to have goals, guys. When I first started trading, I used to say, I'm going to make, I'm going to try to get $1,000 a month every month. that was a goal, man. I remember I had days where we first started trading, guys, we had $100 a day goal. That was it. And we had $100, we left. We just wanted to keep our $100, right? So me and a buddy of mine, and I haven't seen him in years. I know he used to trade with me all the time, but me and him would get on here and we would like, okay, we're going to do $100 this month every day. Next month we're going to do 200. Then the next month we're going to do 3. The next month we're going to do 4. So we kept doing that all through the trading, all through our trading. Finally, we got to like $1,000 a day, and that's where we come in with $1,000 a day keeps the job away. But that was not my slogan. That was somebody else who told me that one day in the room. And I'm going to tell you that I didn't come up with that. It was another friend of mine. He goes, $1,000 keeps the job away. I'm like, that's awesome. So I've just always kept that slogan. But it was funny, guys, because we were so worried about our trades back then that we had to, we only wanted to get a certain amount because we didn't know what we were doing. We just didn't really know it all, right? So we took what we could get and we left. And until you develop that system, that's what you do. You take what you can get and you leave. Now, 30 grand a day has been the average now for the last 3 weeks. You guys have seen me now. This is the third week I think I've been back online with you guys, and I've hit 30 grand every day for 4 days a week. Some days I went even higher than that. We had, but it averages out to about 30, 31. So, but I'm showing you guys some really good trades that really work. And that's the thing. We got to get people who can understand trading, that want the in-depth side of trading, not just sit in front of a computer and click a button. We want you to know what this is doing and why. And this is where we're going to develop this later. But it will only be for people who are in BluSky. You have to be a trader with us. You can't trade for somebody else and get this. I'm just not going to do that. And also you'll have to be live with me. So we'll figure something out, though. It's going to be a system where it's going to be protected for the people that can trade with us. But anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying your morning, because we're trying to get to 46, guys. We just want to get up through here. We're trying to show you some really good stuff this morning. The pullback on this, where's that pullback entry, guys? 19, 20, 21. Remember that 21 entry? The 9 to 10? You got 9, 10 entry down here. So they're going to try to hold the 9 to go back to 21. So that the 9 and 10 are entries, right? 9, 10, back to 21, guys. So we can always make money between 9 and 10, back to 21, get out. Or we can take the 21 and go north again, or just hold the 9, 10 to 21 and see what we get from there. But if you don't breach 21, you got to get out of it, right? So this is what I like about this way to trade. I know where my entry's at. Okay. I know where the pullbacks are. And I know where my target is. Constantly. Now we're going to try to pull back a little deeper down here somewhere around the 97, probably, and 91. But we can pull back to 91, guys, and so we can still get trades along at 91, 97, or 10, 9, 10 right here, 9, 10, 21. Nine, 10, 21. Let's go. Sure. No, I have them. I have these. These are 24/7. I made these myself, so they're on my screen, and they date back all the way. They go way, way back, and they go way, way forward. So this is something I've done on my own. They don't come to me. I just did it on my own. No, I don't do it. I don't talk about accounts on here. That's something I have to ask support about, or one of those other people. I mean, it's just. I mean, I don't. We don't do the. We don't talk about the trading fund, the accounts on here, guys, because I get too many questions. I mean, if I start talking about accounts and what to get in, what I like or don't like, I mean, to me, it's just preference of the person. I mean, if you like the instant funded, that's great. If you like the 50K, it's great. Whatever you want, it's up to you to trade. I can't tell you what to buy to trade, but I mean, that's why I don't do it, because I don't have a personal preference in accounts as a trader. I know when I was first started trading that I'm always looking to save money because, everybody always is, guys. But if you're the 50K is one of our best selling accounts. I think our 200K was one of our best selling accounts. I mean, we have a lot of great accounts, guys. But if you really want to ask questions about accounts, get with our support team. Ask questions, guys. Don't be afraid to ask our support questions. Ask them. Pick an account and look at it, and then ask the support and get a hold of them and say, hey, what if I get this? How does this versus that? What can you tell me about it? And they will, guys. Our support team is perfect. We have a really, really good support team, guys. We have all kinds of new accounts too, as you can see. We're trying to get accounts, guys, that kind of fits everybody. You know what I mean? Because no two people trade the same, right? And I know you guys know this. Who asked that question, Nick? Oh, we're in this together. Yeah, well, in this together. It's a good question, man. And or I don't, you might be a guy or a girl. So it's a good question. But the thing about it is just look at the accounts that you like. What's your style of trading? And try to match your trading with the accounts you want, guys. A lot of people just buy accounts from a lot of firms, but they don't really think about the trading style they're using for these accounts. What's your trading style? If you're a scalper, which I don't recommend scalping, because scalping will kill you. A lot of guys lose money on scalping, guys. If you're a scalper though, and you're better off at something like a 50K account. But if you're a long-term guy, get a long-term account, get a bigger account that's long-term, something you can take your time with, something you can gradually make money. Don't be in a hurry, guys, to pass accounts. That's the worst thing you can do when you're a day trader, is to get a firm account and try to rush through it. Because as soon as you rush through that account, you're going to try to rush through that brokerage account. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to get smacked. And you're going to start over, right? I've done it, guys, hundreds of times. I'm telling you, I failed accounts left and right when I was years and years ago, 10 years ago. I'd fail them all day long. And I'd tell my wife, yeah, I'm going to reset. Well, actually, I wouldn't tell my wife I was resetting because she didn't know. But then when she got the statement from the bank, she knew. What's all these 65s on here and these 80s? Well, back then it was 80, 85, and $90 resets, right? $100 resets. And she's like, what is all of this? So you got to come clean. So don't lie to your spouse about your trading. That's a bad thing to do. So I think everybody's done it. Like, oh, I didn't reset. Yeah, you did. But I will say one thing though. I've never reset it as much as a friend of mine did. I had a friend of mine one time. He did 200 resets in a week. Okay, what is going on? What's going on here? Hey, good morning, Becky. Yeah. 2021 entry going north, man. Let's go. So we Coach Becky, we got 21-20 here holding up, man. This is beautiful.
Yeah, this looks good. These bulls are strong today.
Oh, they're trying.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened there. I see my chart went flickering crazy and it just went bloop, flipped, and it's done. But yeah, we just got to hold the 21 here and the 19 area. And then we get back up here, got to 34 to 46 to about 53 area should clear here. We want, because right now we're just stair stepping through all the crap the bears came through in those big shorts. If you look back at like July 2nd, right before the holiday, remember we had that big short that came in we had that big short that came in like, I don't know, I think it was like, what, 295 or something short up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get back to those tops. But I think if we can get up here above the 58 and 70, we should start see this move. But we're going to struggle a little bit. We got some traffic up to the 40s, 47 to 52 is a struggle, 59 to 62. You know, so 70 is a good place to be. If we can get 70 and clear, I think there's where we'll start making our move to get up in the 90s. But right now, we just got to stay above. We got to just keep holding like above the 10, the 21, the 35, just kind of hold and go, just hold it.
Yeah. After it broke that opening range, it did do a pullback and then next leg, and we're in it.
Yep.
Nice. Beautiful.
So
I love
good
what you were
morning.
saying about how letting your accounts build up over time. And when you're younger, like the smaller P&Ls really do add up. It's a great lesson.
It is. I mean, that's what I used to do. We used to come in there and just take whatever we could get, man. $100 a day. We were excited to get 100 a day because we knew we'd probably blow them anyway. And we did left and right. But we finally figured out that we could just go in and get a little bit at a time, and it builds up over time, right? And that was a concept we had. And then I remember when we used to set goals. We used to have we would do like, hey, we're going to try to make $50,000 in 3 months. We would try to get those goals. And we used to do those goals in the old Discord. We'd reach 50 grand in 3 months, and we'd be all freaking excited, man. Like we just, like it was just a miracle, but it's what makes a trader. Setting goals on an account, not some extreme, but just being able to go in and get some kind of money out of it, and then keep that momentum going. Because losing sucks. We know that, right?
Yeah.
But it's part of this. Losing's part of it. I seen a girl on YouTube. I was watching some videos over the weekend. I seen a girl on YouTube who just absolutely blew 240 grand gone in one day.
Ooh.
Yeah. See another guy 270. And just sit and watch it. And their strategy is thinking, okay, it's going to go back up. I don't never sit and worry about it going up or down.
Right.
Because if you know your entries, why are you sweating all that? They're in a long, it come back short on them. And they get short and short and short and short. And I'm thinking, why are you not closing that trade? You're on YouTube telling these people how to trade, and you're not even closing your own trade, and then they freaking out. The look on his face was classic though.
I mean, it's a lot we go through as traders. I mean, the lessons of evolution is like, it's a lot. Like getting smacked in the face and having to get back up and keep trying to figure out what you did wrong and still want to get back in the arena. It's a lot to work through.
Yeah, well, when people get on YouTube, guys, I'm going to tell you guys out there, when people get on YouTube and show you their car, their watch, little things that they said they bought trading and all this kind of stuff, then all of a sudden they lose their trade and their emotions go down the tube. They start cussing and going crazy, but then they think another trade, it goes their way. They're right back to the ego thing again. That's not a real trader. That's just somebody trying to get you to buy accounts. Because a real trader does not let my emotions does not get involved in this. I don't give a shit. We're just going to get money. I go in with the thought of, hey, can we get money today? Right? Because I know there's somewhere I'm going to get money because I've already developed it. But before that, guys, I had the same concept as everybody else did. Where do I get in at to make a money? Where can I make money when the candle's being crazy? Like right now, people are losing their butts in this, guys. There's probably people failing right now.
Yeah.
because they don't know about these pullbacks right here at the 9 and the 10. And you're going to have that pullback at 9 and 10. And that pullback goes deep. See, the 9 and 10 pullback will smoke you because it goes to 96. But 9 and 10 is the entry going north, right, to 21. So we know the bulls want the 9, 10, 21, but the bears want to come all the way down to 97. Or the bulls will let the bears go to 97. They want the bull. They love when the bears pull it back because it gathers more money to go higher. The more money we gather, the higher we go. And we got to get this 21. Why is 21 so important, guys? 21 is important because it goes to 35, 36. That's the target for the bulls, 35. 35.75 is that target. Or you could say 36. Watch it go to 35 right here. Watch.
We're on
It's
it.
going to go right to it. Boom. See? Now, if it doesn't get 35, where does she come back to? She only has two choices, 21. She goes to 21 pullback or 20 pullback, or let's say 19. Well, I think it's 19. So see, now you got 35.
Yeah.
There it is, 36. So now 36 goes to where? 36 has two options, bulls 47 or bears 21, right? So think about it, guys. You're 35. You're either going to go to 46, 47, or you're going to pull back to 21, right? This makes it easy.
Yeah.
So now you know if you're under 36, it might short down to 21. But now you know 21 and 19 are still entries going back to 35 every single time. And that's the beauty of it.
Nice.
Isn't that nice when you know it's going before it ever goes?
Yeah, and you can hold confident in like recognizing this level matters, and if it does this, then this could happen. It's like the if-then statements. I think that's a good way to approach trading too. You know, if this holds, then I want to hold my long.
That's right.
Miriam says blue to pink range is the upper target. That pink line on your chart up there, is that a target?
No. I can make it a target though. The big one the actual one we want though, if I want to, it's right here. This is the target we're looking for right there. Right about this 69.70 right here. That's what we want to go. I think the bulls are trying to make a statement there because why they want to go there. I'll show you why, guys, because they know the 70 right here does what? It goes all the way up. Now the 70 will run here. The 70 goes all the way up to right about there. Okay. And that we crossed that 86 area. I think the bulls are, really going to try to get something crazy there because they know they can. But we want to get in this area. You can see the boxes, how I got to 46, 47. See, here's that 40. That's that 47 trade right here. 47 up, 47 to 70 up here. And then you get that pullback to 21, like I was telling you guys. So see, when we're in these trades, we already know your target now is going to be what? 47 and 51, 52, right? But your pullbacks are going to be 35, right? And where? 21. So all we got to do now is wait. If it pulls back to 21, okay, fine. It goes back to 35. We're still good, right?
Yep.
So, because we know this right here is our close of the day, guys. This, let me show you. I'm going to show you what we're going to do right here. See this box? Watch this. I think I might have changed. Let's go make sure it didn't change before I put something in there. No, it didn't change. Okay. So we're going to put this on here, guys. Bears want to be here. Right? See that? This is where our bears want to be today. Here. That is the 885, 883 area. Okay. So we're not close. We can let this trade just go because we already know where the bears want to kill us at. Until the bears get down here, guys, they got nothing. They can pull back and act crazy and come down and go back up. You might see the chart go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and finally get to here and boom. So there you go. Yeah. That's where the bears want to be.
The bear bull line.
Yep. And this won't change 10, This might change, guys, at around 2:30, 3 o'clock, because a lot of times between 2:30 and 3, the bears do make changes, or the bulls might make a change where we see that level kind of creep up behind us. What we call that, I call this right here trailing bears. Now the bears do trail us with the caps. We know that. So, but that won't matter right now on this time frame we're in, because it's only 10:30 in the morning. So right now we don't care about that. Yeah. All we care about right now is making this thing go up to these big targets and getting our targets. But 70 up here is a big nice target, and so is 86. I think it's 85 actually, but let's see, where is it? It's 86. Yeah, it's 86. 86 up here.
There is a question, says, why do you say they got nothing unless they get past that level?
Because what'll happen is you'll see this is an open range trade. Remember, guys, see our open range here? You see how the candle opened above the range without touching the range right here? You see this candle? It's above the range, guys. This is the classic you're always looking for. A candle that opens above the range. Here's your range. Here's the open. These are classic examples of a long, good bull run, right? It's a classic. Now, what happens with this classic range, it goes up and touches a big target somewhere, and it might come all the way back down and test the range. It might go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, touch the range and break it and go out again, right? Or it'll go up here to a big target, come back and touch the range, fail, come down here, and these bears go short and tank it. And that's exactly what they look for. That's what you're looking for.
Okay, perfect.
So you know about open range trades.
Yes.
It's a classic setup.
Yeah. I think a lot of people look at that too. They look at the 5 and the 15 most commonly, from what I understand. And then based on where, like, what the strength that opening range shows, if it's bullish or bearish, and then when it breaks, if it breaks and closes outside of it, that's a directional intention.
Yep, that's exactly right. And that's what we're looking for. We look for the bulls to show us the intentions of what they're doing. And they're showing us perfectly today, because you've got this candle right here this candle right here, guys. This is the open range break candle right there. If you'd have got this entry right here, which, 65 was the entry I called, remember? 65 was an entry right here also. You could have got this entry and still been in here. So it's a break trade. Trading's not rocket science, but it is kind of hard.
It takes a while to get used to it. And sometimes the candles can fake you out a little bit. And
yep.
Yeah, great explanation.
And it's made to do that because they want to get these upper targets, but they will always love to play inside the other targets on the pullbacks. The biggest thing is you have to be in entries where the pullbacks don't bother you. That's why we like to be under stupid down here. See this? This is why we like to be here, because this stupid up here, right? So I like to trade under stupid, because everybody else gets stupid all up in here, but we're down here not worrying about it.
Yeah.
I do this all the time. It's the best way to do it. I like to be under stupid.
Vodka says, I can only imagine just casually making 30 grand in one day.
Yeah, this is like the 3 weeks straight every day.
I'm feeling it, Mike. This is amazing. This is gold, you guys. This is what happens when you continually show up day after day after year. Like, you start to see these larger numbers and understand it better with more confidence on the trades, and kind of wild how it grows.
Yeah, we're not just clicking everywhere. We're taking like a trade and going. We're not clicking 12, 14 times to get a trade. We're just clicking trade and go, because we know the levels. Sometimes I'll get in the mornings and show you guys exactly what we're looking for. We were looking for 18 and 45 this morning, and I got the 17. So, we had 18, 45, 21, 62, 65, 82, 91, all down below the bears down there. All those were entries, and we could have took any of them, but we took the best one, which was the 18.
Yeah, that's great entry. Goodness.
It's getting way low down there.
Yeah.
But a lot of these guys, a lot of the bigger traders, a lot of the Wall Street guys that know this, they trade the same way, I'm sure, that I do. The ones that, I don't think a lot of guys manually trade anymore. It's all computers now, but there's still a bunch of guys that probably still like the old school that trade manually, I'm sure.
Yeah. You're getting some props in the chat. I don't see anyone else doing this, and that's the truth. Like, it's you are sharing a lot, and you're very open with the questions and your levels and how and why. It's a lot of appreciation coming through.
Yeah, guys. I mean, I've been through what you're going through. I've been through the whole trade journey. I don't want people to go through a journey that just beats the shit out of you for 4 or 5 years before you actually get a hold of this. I really want you to see that it's possible that you can do this with someone and have a good mentor, somebody who really cares about a person, that wants to see people actually learn to trade and be traders. I want you to be successful. I mean, there's not an owner out here. I'm the owner of BluSky. There's not another owner out here can do this online. I haven't seen one. Not one.
Agreed. No, it's very rare. People, once you get to the point where you own businesses, like a lot of people will back away from things like this that maybe built the early skill and will just kind of settle into chilling. But you show up a lot for this community. I mean, Monday through Thursday, you're here in the morning. Like, yeah, it's just amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I got someone had asked me if I wanted to get involved in teaching some other people to trade and skill sets. So I think with the juvenile delinquent kids we have nowadays, they get involved in the courts. I think we're going to start trying to figure out if we can set a system up to introduce them to trading while they're in the juvenile facilities. I think that'd be cool.
That would be amazing.
Give them something else to look at besides going out and doing crimes.
Yeah.
We got to teach people, hey, there's a better life out here. I've seen so many people, guys, on TikTok, and it's really bad. People complain about not being able to pay their grocery bill, their food bill, their light bill, because everything's extremely high, right? So I reached out to people all the time on TikTok. Hey, you want to change your life? Come trade with me. Come on. I'll teach you. Let's go.
Good.
But people tell you, oh, trading's gambling. Trading is not gambling, guys. Trading is gambling only if you don't know what you're doing. I was gambling when I was first started. We all were, because we didn't know what we were doing. We're just throwing money at something, trying to make money. You can't throw money at the market and expect it to return your money back. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
You have to find, a person that's willing to say, look, I'll share stuff with you that I'm probably will piss off half of Wall Street. But hey, it's okay. We're teaching good, right?
Yeah.
Teaching good stuff. Excuse me. But I mean, it's fun. I enjoy this.
Yeah.
I enjoy getting up and spending my day.
You're a good coach too, like the way that you talk things through and normalize it for everyone. And Ricky in here, he says only been training about 6 months, but he's learned so much here. And
yeah, I got guys that that follow me on some social media stuff. They're like, dude, I can't believe the stuff I've done when I've been trading with you. I'm like, hey man, that's what it's about. It's about getting you guys to be able to see that there is real money to be made in these markets. It's just you got to be with the right people.
Yeah.
Following somebody on YouTube or TikTok that's got half a screen and don't show the numbers and all that, that's all garbage.
Yeah. One trader says we need to know how to figure out Mike's levels. He's very concise and great. Mm-hmm. People want to getting part of that juvenile delinquent program so that they can learn from you.
Just don't go commit no crimes. The judge will be like, hey, why are you doing here? Oh, well, I'm going to get to meet Mike, so I'm going to stay right up here where I'm at.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to we'll have to get Becky come down into Nashville where I'm at, guys, and me and her will have to do a live from somewhere. I think it'd be kind of fun.
I think it'd be so fun.
Maybe we can get a bunch of traders and say, hey, we're going to do a live at this place, right? And you guys can come actually take part in the live. I think that'd be fun.
I think we're growing a really strong community here at BluSky. I mean, many of you guys here are here week over week and learning from Mike and the team. And it gets stronger and stronger. The more momentum we get behind us, it's just going to keep getting bigger and better. That pullback held.
It did. So it's going to pull back to the same place, 35.21. You got to break the 46 here. What we got to do is we got to get these bulls to hold this 46 area up to like 60. See, you got to get this 46 to like the 60 right here to work also. And they're just playing with this right now, but they would like to run this to about right here, right about there. Okay. That's like step 2 there. And then once you cross the 62 here, that's when you start looking around the 70. So you got this little 62 right here also. It goes from like right there. It goes to like right there and breaches that. So guys, now you can see where we got to step to. We got to get this one to go to here, cross to here, get to this and go. Or we pull back down to here. Right?
Yeah. It had a little pullback there, and now it seems to be marching back up again. It seems to be back in its leg for the next push up here. So maybe we'll take out that level here up at 70.
If we'd ever just get to the 60, 62, I think we're going to take off.
Yeah.
I think 62 is a good place for us to be, to get that 70, and then we really run.
Yeah, it is messier when we're back in that resistance, that sell area from last Thursday it was. So
exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Everybody now is thinking to themselves, okay, we're already in this big long. We got plenty of money. Is she going to breach to make us more? Yes. That's what we're looking for now. Explosion. We want to see if the bulls are really going to make a statement today. Because I'm looking at these statements they're trying to make too. I think the big statement they want to make is about 98, guys. If you can get right here, right to this area right there. If you want to get to the 97, 98 right here, guys, this is where the bulls really want to make that statement. Because once you get there, it's going to fly. And it's going to fly. It's going to go all the way to right in here, right there. So right now we know that this area right here, guys, is where these bulls want to make that statement between 98 and 318. Future cast
318. Yeah, I like it.
I can future cast this right now, Becky. I could future cast this all the way to 31,046.50. I got targets all the way there. And the bottom side of the market, I could future cast this to the bottom side of the market to, let's see, 23,901. I got targets from 23,901 all the way up to 31,045.
Okay. So that's when we get a pullback on the larger time frames and then hold.
Yeah. Well, you're looking at 31,000, right? So what I'm saying is we can look at the future trades all the way to 31,045, right? So we can also look at the future trades going short all the way down to 23,901. So 23 to 33 is 10. I got 8,000 targets in this market right now. Total.
I mean, that's great. You have an understanding, like a roadmap almost, of like the destinations that we get hit along the way.
Yep. Every target from 23,000 up we have, and everything from here to 31,000 up, we have that too. So see, we have a roadmap.
Yeah. I do have one trader who tried to short in there on one of the pullbacks and got in a little bit of drawdown. But this is, and your rationale for not trying the shorts and the pullbacks was the opening range break kind of momentum, correct?
Right. You know, yeah. I don't take shorts now. There's no way. You're too close, guys, because we know that 55 and 60 up here is the 60 markers where the bulls. See, the bulls can establish that there's a reason they want the 60, guys, because the bulls are actually getting that momentum to go back up, right? At that 60. They want to get that 60 high. But you're going to have these pullbacks that range, like we said, that go from 18 to 60. You're going to see pullbacks all the way from 60 up here, all the way back down into here, like down in even to 10, 18 right here, 21. So 10, 21, 46, these are 35. They're all pullbacks. But right now we have a strong push north from bulls. And we're just going to wait because we're hoping that they'll break the 60, 70 and keep going.
Okay, perfect. And someone made a comment that he likes that you showed an entry a little later today after the first kind of 15 minutes played out, and you got an entry when you saw the stronger direction. So he liked that was a opportunity after the first entry, how to get in once the day starts. So
yeah, I'm always going to give you that entry in the morning, and I'm always going to call entries after that. So that way you guys will know there's other entries coming in or there's shorts. Like this morning, if we could have got that 45 short to stay, we would have took that 845 short, but it kept going back to it and going long.
Yeah.
But
And just a safety thing, Mike, to clarify, someone is receiving a message in Discord from you, but that is likely not you, right? You do not send direct messages to our members.
I don't, Becky. I don't send direct messages to nobody. So guys, it's spam. Don't do it. I had a guy about 2 years ago call me up on the phone. It was a friend of mine and said, "Hey man, I bought that stock." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Well, he sent a guy $2,000 to buy stocks. Well, guess what? It was a scammer. He goes, "Well, it was you." I'm like, "It wasn't me, bro." No. It was not me. And
everyone, all the coaches have been scammed in there too. So Mike is very commonly scammed. Makaram and Big Papa are also very commonly scammed.
Oh yeah.
So watch yourself on that. We won't message you. If you want to speak to a coach or something, type a question and tag us in the main chats, and that's the best way to open that.
That's right. Because I don't DM anybody, guys, especially from the Discord. That's all scammers. Don't fall for it as we try to get 60 here, guys.
Block them and report them would be great, because we got to get those guys flushed out the best we can. Yeah, we're getting close to that target. That was a nice push there.
Yeah, they're still trying. I'm surprised though that they're not really trying to go higher with this, because it's getting close to 11. You would think they'd want to get this done.
This week, yeah, really right. Coming for you.
We didn't get 100 people yet, have we?
Not yet. Come on, guys, bring your friends. This room is unprecedented out there in the trading world. Like it's a good vibe. So let your friends know.
Oh yeah, here we go. Those deep pullbacks to 35 again. 35 down to 21, I'm sure.
We don't send emails through Discord either. The only email that comes out from BluSky is through, occasionally you'll get promotional ones, and then Makaram sends an update email most mornings, Monday through Friday. So those are the emails that we get, but not through Discord. Yeah, exactly, Blank. There's a lot of scammers in Discord. It's very, very common, unfortunately. Like it's just there's a whole community that's working on scamming people, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. They don't want to go out there and try to trade. They just want to scam.
Right, gross.
Why don't you just come trade with me? It makes the money.
Right.
I don't get it.
Vodka guys, take profit, slow grind, time to quit. It's almost 10. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting close to the lunch hour. And so momentum is can shift sometimes if we can't keep pushing higher.
Nope.
I don't know how many we got up to today. Over 60 today.
Yep. So I locked in a bunch of profits. Just scale out, guys. When you get close to 11, just let her go. You're probably asking yourself, where is he going to close this trade? Well, the yellow box right here. If it comes back down the range, we know this is called the no trade zone because it's in the range, right? Now we can trade it because we already know the levels down here, but most people get killed down here, guys. So basically, if I was going to close a trade, where would it be? Right here. This is where I would probably close my trade right there. Okay. If it comes back down here today.
Perfect.
And I mean, then you just put a little note there like close, please. All right.
And that to me looks like the top of the first 15-minute range, right? Is that yellow box is the first 15-minute range.
Exactly. So I can put a little note there. I used to draw notes all over my charts. So I can put a little note to myself. Hey, remind myself, you're going to close here. Remember, you're going to scale out of this thing.
Yeah, I love the idea of drawing on your chart, staying active on your charts, drawing levels and what you're wanting to see and how you're managing it.
Yep. And guys, this is the way to do it, man. Just draw stuff on your chart, draw your range. Look where your trade's at. Look where you got in at. If you got in way down here with me, you know this is going to be where you're going to close today. Keep profits. Unless you just want to keep all your profits, you can. But I've already done 3 trades, and one was 8, one's 10, and one's 30. So we're done good, man. We like 40K, but we've only actually didn't bank 40K. We probably only banked about 30 of it.
Yeah.
That's okay though. It's just having that plan.
Yeah. And just deciding how to manage your trade and then sticking with it.
Yep. But see, this is where you put your stop gain in right here. You got your stop gain, which is right here, not stop loss, because we don't do do that. It's either a stop gain or break evens.
Yeah.
So I got my stop gain right here with my, I'm keeping money right here, guys. I'm gaining money. See, I'm going to close my trade here, but I'm going to keep all the money in. It's probably going to be like, what, maybe $2,000 down here or something I'll keep anyway. But right now I could quit right now and walk off, go take a shower, go grocery shopping, whatever I want to do. Because once I got that in there, it's going to hit it and trigger it. And guess what? I'm still banking money even when I'm not even around. And that's the good thing about this. Why would you want to do the dumb thing? Here's what kills me, guys. Look at this. Let's put this on here. Why would I want to do like the market says and put my stop loss at my 18? Why would I want to be down here? Why would I want to be down here at like 2? That makes no sense at all. Why do I want a market to come back down here and take money from me? This stop loss, guys, is all YouTube fantasy. This was all made up by people that don't even know what they're talking about. A stop loss is not even part of your trading day. There's only 2 things you should be worried about. We'll get rid of the stop loss, and I'll show you what the other one is. This one is called a stop gain. The other one's crucial to you is what? Is a break even. These are the only 2 things you should be using trading. Break even, where it comes back and hits your break even. You don't lose a dime here, guys. Or stop gain to keep your money. That's it.
Yeah. That's a great point. You get a great entry and you're riding a trend for a long time. Like that is not a trade that you want to go from green to red because there's no reason. You can manage it in a way that protects yourself.
That's right. If you scaled out of this and you've got 25 grand out of this already, and let's say that you forgot to put a stop gain in, but you had the stop even still on. If it does come and get this even now, you're still walking with 25K, right? Doesn't matter to you. This is odd right here, though, because you've got this little step right here, which is weird. So they kind of went from here to there.
Yeah.
And then here. So they're just trying to trading in this little zone right here. It's kind of strange.
Yeah, they're definitely filling it in.
Yep. But you'll pull back now to the 9 and 10. We know 9 and 10 is the same thing. Now, if it gets deeper on the pullbacks, guys, where is that other entries at? 9 and 10 are the other entries. Remember 96, 97, and 93? So you got 9, 10 are entries going north. 21's entry going north. See, we're coming right back. We went all the way down to 9 to the entry and come right back. And these are why my levels are so important, because the market works around my levels. It's almost like I'm part of the market. It's scary sometimes.
It's amazing.
I've been called a psychic, but I'm not. Right?
Yeah, all about you. That's the intuition. I think it's market intuition that you get from experience.
Yeah, it's just weird how it sets up, but it's so cool to see it. I love when we go up and we hit targets we call, we pull back and get longs. I could add contracts at all these longs and make killing, but I don't. I stay disciplined with the same contracts. I never go over 8 ever. 7 or 8 contracts ever. I never go over.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, someone's talking about position sizing.
Yeah. If you're trading a small account, you're just starting out, one, micros, 2 couple micros, 3 micros, one, big contract or something, that's fine. But when you start getting better at it, guys, you get the hang of this stuff. You can go, like the old concept we used to have, 5 contracts, 5 points, twice a day. It's beautiful, right? 1 contract, 5 points, 3 times a day. So that's what we used to do. We used to go 1 contract, 5 points, 2 contracts, 5 points. We tested those 3, 4, and 5. But 5 and 5 was our biggest winner. 5 contracts at 5 points made us more money than any other trade we ever took. It's strange, isn't it?
Well, because I think you can grab bites that are high confidence, quick, easy, locked it in, and then it would kind of build up over time. It's kind of real smart. Yeah,
because think about it. If you take the 21 entry, right, you're like 26, boom, and out. And it does it every time, over and over and over. 21, 26.
It's beautiful.
See, watch the 21. See, look, watch. Here goes 18, right? Now 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 18 would go to 24. But if we pull back down here, if we pull back down to like 9 and 10, you're looking for 15 going north. You get in the 50, you get in the 10, and you're looking for 15 north. That's it, 5 points.
Yeah.
And little pullbacks like this are perfect for that kind of stuff because this is just a fake bear down. They're trying to show us a bear move here, but really, I'm not really concerned about this until this breaks where. Now, if we get down here like 77 and don't hold the 77, guys, right here, right about this area, right in here. That's 76 right there. If we don't hold the 76, yeah, you might see these bears do something crazy at 76 and try to flush us down to 56. 20-point drop between 76 and 56. And that's where the bears would want to start their little take back territory thing, they call it. Right.
Right.
So when I'm trading, guys, I think of this as a battlefield, right? Okay. We know that the bears own all of this up here. I mean, they do. They own everything all the way up, way past the 160 up here. So the bears own a bunch of stuff up here. The bulls are just trying to push through their territory to get back into where they want to be. So you're going to have bears that are sitting in here. You know, let's say like if you're in a war, right? You're going to have little units of bears that want to do stuff to you and take it back down here to their base. Because I used to draw bases on my charts. I made it almost like playing a video game. Like I have a bear base, a bull base. And too bad I ain't got little tanks and stuff, man. I'd have little tanks and stuff on my screens. So
I love that.
It would be laid out like a battlefield.
Yeah.
Because, and it would make sense because the way I could teach it is there's just so many cool things I could show you with that, where the bears are really sitting and where the bulls are really sitting and see, this is a retrace, guys. All this is a retrace. If you go back to like June 28th on your charts. Look at the June 28th candles. Look at those candles in June 28th, guys. I think it's 27, 28. All those big, giant candles that moved up, okay? Those candles went all the way to 216 and higher, okay? But the candle that started that, guess where that trade was? 907, right by the 909, 910, right? So that candle ran up from like 907 and 906 all the way up, and it touched the 84, 85. So we're almost doing the same thing that candle did before. We just can't breach that area.
Yeah.
So we're trying to do the same thing we did back in July 28th or 29th area. Those big highs. Yeah, we're trying to retrace that same route. And a lot of these candles are not as big as those candles, but they are on the same path. It's like having a hurricane hit the same place twice, right? It is. So it maps out the same. And what's really funny is if you think about it mapping out the same, guys, when you look down here at the bottom, this trade started about what? 29,524, right? Right down here. It's way past this. It's like 524. Okay, but we know also the trade that actually started this was up at 29,614 previous to this. That was the one in July 20 or June 28th, excuse me. So June 20th, that was June 28th, not July. So June 28th, guys, if we went long at 620, we'd went all the way up past the 500, right? But then it come back short all the way back down. So now all we're doing is retracing the same steps that previous storm did. So that's what I call it, like a storm.
Yeah.
We're just trying to go back into the same area that we had before. And it did the same thing, guys, on June. I think it was between the 24th and 25th, the same thing. Look at June 24th, 25th. You're going to see the same green candles in the same areas we're in now, right?
Yeah.
The market likes to repeat itself.
Well, speaking of, there's a trader in the chat with a question. Another Mike is wondering about the 4 hour and if the 30K 250 is a target based on the resistance from last week. Do you have 250 on your chart as a potential target, Mike? It's like last Thursday. That might have been the kind of a double top-ish on Thursday.
No. The only one I got up there is 239.25.
Okay. Thank you.
But see, it's weird. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Becky.
Well, just one other trader is wondering if you would ever put your charts on Discord.
I used to trade live on Discord all the time. Remember?
We're just here now.
Yeah,
right?
last 2 years. Yeah, we're just here
It's
now.
on YouTube now.
Yeah, see, the targets will fluctuate, guys. And what's really weird about the markets is no one really knows like how it really actually works. But retail targets are different than Wall Street targets. Retail targets are targets you see going through your day. The Wall Street levels and stuff like that I use, that I made myself, are based on different factors that I think where the big bulls and big bears are sitting. And I use it from history. These are from 5, 6, 7 years ago. Some of these targets, not these highs, but the lower, we were way down. I remember when the NASDAQ guy was trading, I traded the NASDAQ when we were at 18,000. Remember? So look where we're at now, 30 something, right? So I got a lot of history, goes all the way back to like 18.5, 18.4. Yeah. So, and it's really weird. And I think that a lot of it is like they want us to see stuff in the markets as day traders, but they don't give you the information you're looking for. Mm-hmm. You see screens and you trade, but there is nothing behind that screen that shows you that, hey, these are the actual places you should be trading. And I think I'm the only person that uses levels because I made them. So
yeah. And you're willing to share. Like, I think that intention is behind everything. All my experiences with you is that you're open to talking out what you see and why you see it and how your journey brought you to this level and what you are looking for on the charts. That's so authentic and open. Like it really is unprecedented.
Well, the reason I do it is because I had so many people that doubted me when I was, started, mm-hmm. and they'll laugh at you, and now who's laughing now?
Mike, I love you say that because I think every single trader has experienced that. When you're learning to trade, people will judge the heck out of you. Like I certainly had friends and family that still do. And it's like, you know what? Like to each their own.
Well, it's just like the boiler room. You ever seen the movie called The Boiler Room about trading? Remember the boiler room?
Oh, the boiler room. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Remember what he said in that room with the meeting? They don't give a shit about your family. They're all going to make fun of you. They're going to laugh at you and call you a gambler. But guess what? When you're making their Mercedes payments, they're going to love you. So that's true story, guys. Mm-hmm. People don't want anything to do with you when you're just learning something, you're struggling. They don't want to be around you, right? But as soon as you get successful, oh, what happened here? Too late. You weren't here when I started this. You bashed me, right? So there's been a lot of people out there who have bashed me, guys. I don't hold grudges though, but you think about that. There's people who bash you about your trading, guys, and say, oh, you're dumb. It's ridiculous. You're never going to make money. But the funny thing is, 3 or 4 years from now, or even 2 years from now, when you're making $300,000 a year trading and you're only working 2 hours a day, your friends are all going to learn from you. Teach me.
Yeah.
And you can if you want, but for some reason, nobody ever comes and says, teach me. I don't know why. I got plenty of friends that could learn, but they don't say, teach me. I don't know why.
Right. The opportunity is incredible.
I guess it's because they know that they were like so, down on me when I first started this. I had one guy told me, you should probably not do this and just go back to, your other job, steady paycheck. I said, well, you need to stick to what you're doing. I'll stick to this. Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why a lot of people are on the chat echoing that they don't tell people anymore either, because it brings negativity into their world.
They're all negative about it. Like, you're never going to make no money. But the thing about it is you will, guys. You will. And remember the movie, in that movie, guys, and this is a saying I've always heard all my life. Money is the root of all evil. No, it's not. It's the people that use the money for evil. Money. You see the smile on my face this morning, 30 grand. Hey, ain't evil. That's a good thing. So money is not the root of all evil. People are the root of the evil with the money because they do evil things with it. You know? So, and you have the people who say money is the root of all evil don't have any. They're not day traders. Yeah. That's what it is. You ain't trading. Okay. You wouldn't know. And how many times, Becky, have you gone to places and you heard people say, well, oh, they make good money. My friend makes good. You get these conversations. I don't get into them. I listen and I hear people sit around me and talk about, oh, they make good money. He's got a great job. they make really good money together, 300,000. I'm thinking, okay, 300,000 a year, that's fine. I did that in 3 weeks. But I don't say anything. I let it go.
Yeah.
I just don't. But you're sitting back as a day trader thinking, yeah, you think it's good money clocking in every day for a year? Yeah, okay, that's cool. It's cool with me.
Yeah. I think I learned about like the whole concept of people who have money. And what I love is that money accentuates your personality. So if you're a jerk and then you get money, you're going to be a jerk with money. But if you're a good, genuine person who wants to help people around them and like build wealth and change generational curses, when you get money, you will do good things, such as what you are doing here with creating a strong company and teaching others like that. Money accentuates your personality. It doesn't make you evil.
No, and the thing about me too is like, I don't think about money. I don't get into all that. I just kind of I like to trade. I like to make good trades with people, and I like to take care of the staff I have. So, and I want people who work at BluSky to have good money, not just good money, great money, and we're working on ways for things to even get better for everybody at BluSky. And that's what we want to do. We want to make sure, guys, I had an old saying that I learned from somebody else a long time ago. I once had a boss told me, I have a really nice home and a nice car, he said, and there's no reason you shouldn't have it either working here. Because he was the kind of guy, he wanted all his people to live like he lived and drive what he drove. And to me, that's kind of like me. I don't want to see anybody struggle if you're at BluSky, things like that, because it's just not the way it works. If you're good to people, they'll be good to you. Surround yourself by really good people, but you'll notice day traders have a small circle of friends because nobody wants to be our friend, guys, because they all think we're crazy because we're trading.
Yeah, you're right. Friendship circles do tend to shrink when you get to do something that is abnormal for the general population. I think that's true.
Yeah, you have a small circle of friends for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't talk about trading in public, to just anybody. Now, people ask me all the time what I do, and I tell them I give them a BluSky card or tell them come join the Discord, come follow us. There's been many waitresses and waiters and stuff who trade with us still, but I don't mind doing that. But and when I get into circles of certain people, I just don't even bring it up.
Yeah.
Can we get the 70, guys? Remember I told you guys about the 70 down here? Remember I told you about the 70?
It is sinking down, and a trader actually asked about potential to getting back to view up around the 900, 910 area. Around that breakout. The
bulls have to clear the 90. You're going to go back to 97. Okay. You're going to 82 and 76. Anything that go to 76 and down right here can be a problem. But 76 is also the place where I think the bulls will establish repulling back if they can. If they don't, guys, they're probably going to go long at 57 down here. So we're looking for 57 and 76 entries going back if they go back.
Okay.
57 and 70.
Yeah, definitely manage your risk on this because this is the biggest show of force from the bears we've seen. So if you're still in this long, just make sure you're comfortable with your risk.
And what I tell you about come back and testing the range, remember? That's exactly what they're trying to do. But they won't. The only thing they can do, if they can't break the 57, guys, they will come back to 70 on this, because literally that's what they have to do. And there he goes back to 70. Yeah,
it's back down in that range. So we'll see the opening range is at 939. What I have.
Yeah, that's right.
What is up, One Love? You get to be our friend. Good community here in the community. You're talking about cashing out Tesla long. Okay, nice, vodka.
So guys, if you can get that 57 to 70 entry, you're going to be looking for like the clear 83, 92, 96. Remember? 83, 92, 96 area. That's where you want to be. So we know that they're going to try to establish the 70 because that's where the big trade will come in from, will be 70. And if you can't get to 70, well, you can also get you could say 70, what is that? 77, I think it is 78. Yeah. So I would think 77 is the perfect place for the bulls, and the 57 is the place for the bears. So 57 goes back to 77, guys. So if you go to 77, that's where they're going to try to establish that long again. But if they pull back to 57, then the bulls might say, okay, well, you can have that 57 all day, but we're going to take you right back to 77 where you're supposed to be.
So you're reading this as a pullback for another push up.
Yeah. Just because it's pulling back, as long as it pulls back about halfway. See, if you think about the top zone here, okay, what is that? 67, right, guys? Where's this at down here? Where do we start this crazy trade? Down here, what? 76, 29, 76, 30, 68. It's almost, yeah, that's a lot of points. So if we look at this level here, guys, and we go, let's just take a box over here and put right here. So we go about right here. So this is the full box, right? Okay, so halfway of that box is probably about right here. I think 21 is halfway, right? But remember, we have a level down here. What was that? 9? Is that the 9s, right? Yeah, we have a level down here, guys, at 21, which is the halfway point. So I would think that, oh, don't do that. I would think, where's this at? This goes right here. Again, I would think that these guys would want to try to breach to right here. Right there. See that 21 right here, guys? This is where I'm thinking the bears would probably try to come back to make that halfway retracement down through here. But if they don't break the halfway retracement, she's going to go back.
Yeah, she's sinking down. We'll see if it holds up in here or not, because we want this approaching here.
Yeah. It's kind of cool, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
So now we know that these bears have to get through where? They got to get under the 42 to get down to 26. So 42 short is a really good place for them to be if they can make 42 short work to 26 down here. So watch the 42, guys. Remember, 42 is also that long going back the other way, because what you have here now, you have areas. You have an area at 42 to 46 goes up to 58. So 58 long goes back up or pulls back down to 43. So as long as you're in that 43 to 58 box, that's where you got to worry about pulling back, going up, pulling back, going up, right? Watch it break. If it breaks the 43, she's probably going to try to nail the 26 short. I think it would be 27. But anyway, if we break the 43, can we see the 26, 27 come in?
Yeah. Feels like it's angling there.
It's almost touched my stop.
Yeah.
A tick away. That's hilarious. That's
a good pump.
That is funny right there. It's not even a tick. It's like a half a tick.
Whoa, so close.
It's hilarious.
Sliding back.
57, though, is the long, and they know it. See how I get 57 right there, guys? That's that long. Now, what's 57 going to try to do? The bulls want to run 57 to 77, remember? It's right here, guys. That's your target right there. Right there. So here, if you take this and you look at 57 right here, right about there, right there. This target goes to that target. This target goes to 43, right? So you'll be down here, right about there. See, it hit the 43. So you guys can see that now. So now you know 57 and above goes to the other target right here, 77. If you don't get this, it's going to try to revert to 43. And 43 goes to 26 or 27 down here. And this is what's nice about this, is knowing exactly where they're going to go and where they're going to bounce. Look at our target. See our target? Boom. Target hit. Now, from here, we either go back and try to get where? The 83. If we don't get 83, we pull back to 77. We got 83 right there, guys. See it? Now we get 83. Where do we go? We go to 93. If we can get 93 to work and stay away from 77. So now 77 is your area that you know you took the trade at. So you want to you don't want it to go back to 77. You want to take 83 and close it, or wait till it gets to 93, right?
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. It's cool to watch these levels, watch them get hit, watch them move through, see what bounces. That was a strong bounce above that orb on this last wick here.
It went right down about a tick before the range. And like I said, remember I told you about coming down and testing the range and going back up? Exactly what it just did too. And you can see this on this chart, Coach Becky. You can see this come down here with red candles and go boing, 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 and just bounce every time. Because they got to get through this. And this is a great place for a retest. What normally happens and stuff like this is we come up, we go down and we retest again, maybe once or twice. And then what happens is you get this. You get the down retest to here. And then you get the big breakout.
Yeah.
That's exactly normally what happens.
In the day.
Yep. So guys, if you get the retest and breakout, you know your breakout target is going to be 120. 121. Okay. You're always looking for that 121 target later today.
121.
Nope. And you always want to be bouncing off the 43. 43 down low or 27 down low. Because today's target is 43.27 low before that zone. And that's a great place to structure a long. It's 43 and 27 long. Right down here, guys. 57, excuse me. 57, 43, and 27. So 57, 43, 27 are the places you need to be watching today. Because if you can get to 27 long and she don't breach this and it goes 27 and goes back to and just goes, then you're going to be sitting pretty.
Yeah, that could be a sick pullback entry.
See, now look, we're back to 77 again, our target.
Yeah, she's dancing right here.
Yep. And what she has to do is she got to come up through here. She's got to get 77 to 83. And then and then 83 to 90, then 90 to 97. Once she gets 97, you're looking for 309, 310 again. See? So it kind of keeps us in a good standard mode, no stress mode, not to worry, because we know where these targets are going to go, where they're going to pull back to, guys, what they're going to be down to, what they're looking for. And this is massive when you trade like this, because there's no reason you should lose a trade if you're trading like I trade, because how would you lose a trade when you know where everything's going to be before it ever gets there, right?
Yeah. It's a great point. Just listen.
Yeah, how long you staying on today?
I can stay till noon.
Cool. I'll hang out with you a little while.
Yeah,
a little more.
Perfect.
We're having fun.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's good. That pullback entry was beautiful, guys. Oof.
It is. It's because we know that the bears. See, what the bulls want to do is they want to stop the bears cold at 77, guys. They do. Because they know 77 short goes to where? 57. They'll let that bears take that 77, 57 short. And that's a short you could take also if you wanted to, but you got to be careful because you can get whipsawed at 77 straight up.
Right.
And see, a lot of people come to these markets and don't know these levels, guys. And they just went short down here and didn't realize that they didn't draw their box for the morning range. They went short down here because their friend said the 40 was going to short. They got to 39, 38 and went right back up and killed their account. And that's exactly what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, the pullbacks can be fake outs.
They sure can, especially today, because you're showing a strong candle that's not going to breach until 83 down here. So anything above this target right here, guys, is considered a pullback long, pretty much.
Yeah.
We're not looking for shorts until we probably get like maybe the 21 down here. That might be a short 21 back down to the bear line at 83. This is the short I'd be looking for here, because anything else, it doesn't matter. It's just going to bounce down here and pull back again.
Yeah. Like we're seeing.
Nope.
A giant wick on this 15-minute candle.
It's crazy. Look at the wick on that thing. It's nuts.
Let's push it. Yeah, the initial balance range, the first hour range got up to 30, 40, 30. And so now we did a nice pullback and we're pushing again at that. So if we could break through that, that could be a nice little push up there as well to the 120s, 130s.
Mm-hmm. See, right now, if we go into the cap side of this market, the bulls want to cap the 16. Okay. Now, this is just for levels inside of levels. These are like really many crazy levels. So the 16 is the bull cap. The bears are sitting at 96.25. So now it only has two choices. 96.25 for the bears to try to short it again, which don't take that as a short, guys. It's just a pullback. So 96.25 is the pullback. 16 is the way where she's going to try to break and run again. Watch the 16.25, guys. Watch if we don't hit it. Watch 16.25. Boom.
Yep.
Boom. See it? Push to 16.25. See that push from 16?
Beautiful.
Still pushing. Still pushing. Yeah. Still pushing from 16. Look at that.
Go,
that's a cap. That's a 15-point cap level we just killed right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's going to push the 31, 32 area.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going for it. It was good.
32, 33, 34, 34.50. 34.50 is what we're looking for. We got to have 34 to continue. 36, now 37.75. We got 38.75. Okay. 38.75, 39.25. 39.25, 39.50. Watch this 39.50, guys. Watch. Check this out. 39.25, 39.50, right in that area. Now, see, we're not there yet. So keep an eye on 39.25 because what's going to happen, the bears will let the bears take it down. If it comes back, guys, it's going to pull back to 19.75. So 19.75 is now your pullback, right, on this move. But 39.50 is the continuation of this move. So if we're in a trade, we know 39.50 is going to move us, right?
Yeah.
So let's just watch 39.50 and see what happens, guys.
She can pop and then pop fast.
Yep.
Let's go.
We're almost there. We're trying.
Mm-hmm.
These little cap levels are something else.
Oh, Matt. Mike, someone just said, you're the most honest trader I have met online. I'm so happy to learn from you. This is the spot. That's absolutely right.
I do appreciate it. 42.5 now, guys. 40.25. The bulls want 42.5. And the pullback on that is 21. So we're either going to go to 40.25 or we're going to come back to 21. So as long as we're above the 21, we know we're okay, right? We're above 21. We're fine.
Yeah.
Now there is a mid on this. So what we do is we take, okay, guys, how do you get the mid? On the cap lows, we take 42.5, right? Okay, so 40, we'll say 41. So no, we'll say 42.5, 40.25 and 20.25 is 20 points, right? So what is that? 30.25. So now we know the cap is 30.25 is where the bulls will pull back to try to go back to the 40. Get it? Watch the 30 pull back to go back to the 40. So you can take the 30.25 entry and go back to 40.25, or we can short 30.25 and go to 20.25. There it is. See the 40?
Yep.
It just hit.
Just tagged.
So now what we want to do is they want to go to 44.50. Now, guys, this is really extreme. You probably never heard anybody trade like this, but these are what I call my little cap levels I made. 44.50.
I love it.
So now we know we're trying to push 44.50 on this. And now we have a level that's at 40, right? Our big level's at 40, but 44.50 is our cap level inside of our level. And look at that.
Taking it.
44.50, boys, right there. All the way to 54.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, we'll see if she'll take out the high of the morning so far around 68.
Yep. Now your cap level here, Becky, is 54.50 to continue.
Beautiful.
Look at that 54.
A sick pop after that pullback.
Yeah, look at that. 54 is still going, guys.
Oh.
All the way to 62. Now it's 62, guys. And now the pullback on this, there you watch the pullback go to 43, guys. So 43 is the pullback. If the bears want to get stupid, it'll be the 43. But don't think it's going to be a trade there, guys. It's just going to pull back and try to go back long at 43. So now you know if it don't breach 43, you can go long at 43 back to 62. These are levels inside of levels. These are what we call the cap levels. These are 1 second to 3 second levels, guys, and they absolutely fly when you get them right.
Yeah, that was a big pop there out of that level.
It is. It's awesome. So we're looking for 62.75 now.
Let's go.
Wow, I just got my almost $5,000 back. That's kind of cool.
We'll
So now we're back at 31,000 again. So we're good.
Beautiful.
62.75. Watch, guys. Watch it push that 62.75 right here.
Just
See
tagged it.
that? Boom. Look at that pop.
Go, Mama.
From 62 to 72, 10-point run off the caps. So now it's 73. Okay, guys. And the pullback's 53.25. So that means 63 is that pullback area. The bulls want to stay above the 63.25. Watch it pull to 63 and keep trying to go up, keep trying to go up, keep trying to go up.
Yeah. She's keep pushing here like this. It's taking out the high and it's got some energy.
Yeah, these cap levels nobody has. I made these too. These are cool though. I love playing with these, especially in slow days or like an overnight market. Overnight market's dumb. You can trade these all in an overnight session and actually murder the market because it's so slow, you know?
So you can take little pieces from level to level, you're saying?
Just level to level. Just from one cap level to the next. 10, 12 points and get out. So 53 is the pullback, guys. 73 is the extension and 63 is the middle. So now you got 53 bottom, 63 middle, 73 top. Watch it pull to 53. If she don't break 53, they can go long above 53 and go right back to 63 and 73. That's the concept.
Okay.
These are trades inside of trades.
Right. The levels that we're watching from here.
See how we go to 63? We just did 53, 63.
Yeah, and then it's doing some bounce in there.
And we know 57 is our big level anyway, right? So we know that 63, 57 are working together here.
Someone made a good point. You're just very into the levels and the enjoyment of trading, and you don't even notice like you just printed 10 grand in like 5 minutes.
I know, it's crazy.
It's amazing.
It's a lot of fun though.
Yeah. I think when you enjoy trading and you're like interested and you like watching the levels get hit and you like watching the pullback and getting an entry or adding in or what have you, like it changes the experience because we just talked about how it can be kind of isolating trading. Well, if you can find enjoyment and you find a nice community that also speaks your language with trading, it can be really fun. And that makes it more sustainable too.
I totally agree because it's, you know, it's just getting the right place and trading. You got to be with some people that know what they're doing, you know, teaching something and telling you why they're doing it. And if they don't know why they're taking a trade, guys, they don't understand why they're taking a trade. You don't need to be trading with them in the first place. But remember, guys, we had this. Remember, I told you 73 was that cap level. Well, the funny thing is, 73 is where the extension is on this also. The last candle wick on the 50-minute is the 73. I just noticed that. So that was a high on this candle was 73. So that's kind of weird that they're lining up. Here goes that 53. Now watch the 53 here. The bears will try to go down at 53, but the problem is the bears think they got 53, but it's actually 51. See, the market's lying to them. They're taking shorts at 53, but they got to get to 51 to make it happen. So what happens? They take a short at 53 and it reverses back because it didn't cap the 51. They got to be 51 to come down on this. To pull back, you got to have 51 if you want a deeper pullback.
Yeah.
Watch it play it. Watch it play that 53 level. See the 51?
Yeah, it's fighting over it.
See how she's coming down at 51 now? But guess what? They made another mistake. The third mistake's at 40. Now it's 45. See? 45. Yeah. So now, guys, we know if the bears don't break 45, you can go long. That's awesome.
Yeah. This was a breakout of that initial balance range, and now we're right on the little retracement back to the initial balance there. So we'll see if it holds up here.
Yeah. And what's funny about this is the 45 is our long, and so is the 35. Those are two longs that we know they're targets. So we know that the bears are going to try to come back on the cap levels to get those levels they want. But now the bears have made a fatal mistake. They didn't break the 35. They got down to 36. The cap for the bears is 36. So if this don't breach 36, guys, anywhere between 40 and above, 40, 45 will go back up.
Nice.
If it breaches 36, it's probably going to try to come down. But we know 35, 36 is that level going back up anyway, because the next one down is 21.
Okay, perfect. Oh, there's a new trader in the house. He's up $7,295 in his first day trading here at BluSky. So props to Mike on that one. Killed it. Great job, trader.
That's awesome, man.
Woo.
$7 grand. We need to have a screenshot of that for him to send that into us. We post that if you don't mind. We can always
Hey, are you on our Discord? Guy, you gotta hook up our Discord.
Yeah.
Post your trades. Nailing it. Good guidance. I love that you're like reminding us, these are pullbacks and the market is bullish and that these levels will hold and this makes sense for a pullback. Like, this is really valuable information to kind of help people stay steady through all of this.
Yep. And we know that 47 is that long anyway, 45, 47, and she's trying to hold that. They love that 45, 47.
Couple traders, Michael and Ricky, have to take off to do other work. Thanks for being here with us, you guys. If anyone has to go, like, good day. It's a good trading day.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. I'll stay a little longer, but it's all right. Hey, it's cool.
Right? We're having a good start to the week.
It's a good start to our week. It really is. Getting a really good Monday started. Everybody else is crying. We're all doing well. So because they're crying about these pullbacks, because people are taking these shorts and getting murdered. They will. Yeah. They'll take these shorts and not think about it. Why is it going short? It's just a pullback. That's all it is. Strong bull is a strong bullish momentum right now. Still, there's still strong bulls in these markets, and they know this. But 47, anything above 47 is trying to go north. But right now the capital is 51. So if they break the 51, guys, they're probably going to try to go long at 51. 51.50, 51.50 is the cap for the bulls. They want to establish 51 and go all the way back up to 72, but 61 will be their target. So 51 to 61 is that target, and then 72 is the second target. So when the market slows down, we can break into the cap levels, which are slower momentum levels that we can use to trigger trades.
Right.
I really want to put my trade terminator on these caps. Oh, and watch it have a blast.
Let it print.
Let it print money.
Yep.
I think I'll try to do that sometime this week live with you guys.
Ooh, yes, please.
Cap chart live with the trade terminator on it. Just watch it make money. It's hilarious. My auto trader does it every day. The auto trader I got that I had for years. Yeah, every day, man. It's that thing's maxed out every day. I mean, you don't do 30. It only does like $2,000 a day because I got one contract or something. But awesome. it takes trades sometimes right where I'm at, or maybe right before me or after me. But it's always with me. But,
and you programmed that or had it programmed right?
No, I made that myself yet.
Awesome.
A long time ago.
Dude. I've
had people use it and they're like, I can't figure it out. I don't know what to do. I'm like, don't enter the trade yourself. Let it enter for you.
Yeah.
So that's called an auto trader.
So cool.
Did you guys see we capped the 61 there?
That's beautiful.
We sure did.
Tina made a fun. Tina has a great point. She's like, he said it only makes $2,000 a day.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mike's been at this a while. You got to work up to where the $2,000 a day is the small money.
Yeah, we used to think, man, back in the day, I used to think $2,000 was like gold, man. If I made $2,000, I was ecstatic. I was freaking out.
That's right.
There was one day when I made $26,000 in one day, and I thought I was going to have a heart attack. And then I went the next day and lost all 26.
Yeah,
Well, that was short-lived.
that'll happen.
Yeah, but I got back the next day because thank God. I still thank you for Mark Zuckerberg because Facebook had earnings the next day. I went to 27.50. I took it left,
Perfect.
so I got it all back the next day.
Let's talk about a little roller coaster there, Mike.
It was sure luck, is all it was, because I didn't know
Oh
what
my gosh.
the hell I was doing.
That's how we learn, is putting leverage on and figuring it out and like seeing what the heck happened to me today.
Yeah, because there's days where you lose money, man. You want to cry. You're just like, oh my God, what am I doing? And it will beat you down. It really will.
Yeah.
The Bulls are still trying to establish the 51, 52 guys. And the reason they're doing that is because the 47 is the entry, guys. We know that. 47 is the entries, but 51 is just trying to push. But see, the Bulls got a cap level now of 66, which they didn't reach. And I don't know what they're thinking here, but they should be doing like 51 to 66 now, if they can, or 47 to 51 to 66. So we're looking for 47, 51, 66, and 66 to 73.
Yeah.
It is fun though. Trading's a blast. Once you learn it. But until you get it down, though, it can really beat the crap out of you emotionally.
Yeah.
See the 66 guys? This is what we want to see. The reason we want to see 66 is because we know 73 is where we need to be to go all the way to 85. I think if we break the 73, you're going to see a push. You're going to see a pop at 73, guys. 66 and 73, we should see a pop.
He's pushing. Let's go.
We've
got upper targets there, like 120 to 130. I feel like we're coming for it.
No, we are. So where's Justin at today? I missed him today.
I think he couldn't do this morning, so I was like, let me hang out. Let me take it to him. Let me hang out with Mike. Can't hog you all the time.
Oh, yeah, because they're probably out of town for the 4th of July.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it figures because you'll miss. Yeah, bad time to fly.
Yeah, a lot of. I think the whole airplane system is things are getting shuffled a little bit.
Yeah.
Airlines.
All right, guys, can we push 73? Can we get 73 to push that 74.50 and run at 74 to 83? 74 to 83.
Speaking of Justin's travel delays, we're going to record the podcast this week on Wednesday instead of Monday, allow him to get home and get resituated with life. So that is still happening this week, just not today.
All righty, guys. You heard it, Wednesday. Come on, 83. There we go, guys.
New high.
There's that started printing right there to 73. She got to 78.
So good.
The target's 83, though. And they want that 83 target because that's that big target up there. Actually, it's 86 now. So 86 is now the big target, guys, off of the target we just had, which was 70. So 70 goes to 86 now, guys. But the cap level is 78. And the pullback is 58.
Yeah, let's go.
I want to see this thing run up through here. Come on, explode and let's go.
Yeah, these are good pushes. ES and NQ are both kind of pressing higher too. It's nice when they're all in sync. YM's kind of a choppy mess, but
no. $78. Let's go.
The 4-hour candles look strong. We've seen it pushing though. That makes sense.
How many followers we still got in the room?
People are staying. We're still at 60. We're holding at 60 this whole time. A couple of people have dipped in, dipped out, but it's held strong all morning.
It's good job. Good job. Good job.
But you guys, we got room. We got love to share. So spread it, share, let everyone know that you're making money here at BluSky because we're available for everyone. The vibe here is definitely like there's plenty of money and opportunity for all of us to win together. So let's do it. Let's get some crowds in here to show Mike the love for the serious wisdom he's dropping on us.
That's right, guys. And Come in and visit us. Hang out with us.
Mm-hmm.
Be here with Coach Becky and I. Kick it back and forth. It's a lot of fun. We have a good time.
Yeah, we do. It's
charts
fun.
together.
And if we're ever not on live at YouTube, like if it's off hours or not the main, we always hear from market open, market close, and then we have some content in the middle of the day that's live. But if you ever have any questions, like join our Discord, it is free as well. You can post questions in there and we monitor and we'll get back to you regularly. So it's a very active community in BluSky.
78 guys is the key. I think if we get 78 out of this, these bulls are going to get dumb. They're like, let's smoke some bears.
Yeah, bear meat.
So we're bear meat. Where's those bears sitting at? 59.25, guys. The pullback is 59.25, but we have a level at 57 anyway. But we know that 59 is where they want to pull back to. So you got 59 to 79, correct? That's 20 points. What's half of that? 69. Watch it pull to 69 every single time. Where are we sitting? 69. See it?
Yeah.
Right there. That's the mid cap level between the two. The bulls know if they can hold 69, then try to push it back up to 79. If not, they will let the bears pull it back to 59.
Yeah.
It happens every time, just like we're calling it. And it's beautiful to do this.
Yeah. Incredible opportunity.
Yeah, it's just a way to go 69 long, and now you're back to 79. There's 10 points. See?
Shout out to a new trader, Jessica, first prop firm ever, and she will always come back and loves learning from Mike. Yeah, this is not something you get at other prop firms. Other prop firms sell accounts, but we build traders and want a robust, strong community where everyone just gets to keep winning.
That's right. We want you in that funded account. We want you to be a day trader for BluSky.
Mm-hmm.
We want you to brag and say, "Hey, I made $100,000 with BluSky."
Yeah,
perfect. Because remember, funded accounts, guys, is real market money. So it doesn't matter to me if you make money in a real account. It doesn't come out of my pocket. It comes off the market, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these guys that are worried about you making money aren't using real markets.
Yeah.
They're using sim trading and paying you, which is fine because we got some of those accounts till we know you're good enough to go into a brokerage. Once you get into a brokerage, though, guys, we don't care what you make because it comes out of the market money. It's real Wall Street money. Yeah. And that's the concept, to get everybody into the funded accounts, with a real live broker account where you're a real day trader making real money on the real accounts. That's what we want to do.
That's the goal. This market is really abundant. Like if we can help everyone grow into profitable traders, like that's the mission accomplished around here. Like,
so what we have to do is we're going to set a date up and say, okay, how many people want to come meet Coach Becky and I and watch us do a live session someplace in Nashville, and you're going to be part of the audience.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And we'll do a big giveaway. Somebody will get something free. It'd be kind of cool, I think. What do you think, Becky?
I think that sounds amazing. I think we can trade live. I think we can talk about trading. We talk about how we come up with levels, how you stay steady in this game. Like it would be a really fun time.
So let us know if you want to. Yeah, and let us know, guys, if you're interested, because we got to have people to do it. It's it doesn't cost anything to get in. It's just going to cost you to get there. But just let us know if you want to show up for something like that. Because if you do, I'll do it. If you want to do it, we'll do it. But I have to have people who want to come to, for my time. I'm not getting paid for it. I just want to do it for you guys. But I got to know you want to be there, right?
Marius has a point. He says there are people here not from the U.S. I did see someone earlier in the chat from, I think, Taiwan and Japan. So, yeah, I'll be there. Okay, we got some people in. There we go.
That's cool. I'd love to go to Japan. I ain't never been there.
Me neither. Actually, it's on our list as well.
I would love to go there.
Yeah, people are into it. Yeah.
But if I go to Japan, he has to be my tour guide.
Right? If we come to you, you hang out with us and you show us what's good.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, Tina's in. Yes, let's go. Tom says if he's coming after we do the lessons, we're going to karaoke at night. Okay.
Oh, yeah, well, we got plenty of places to do karaoke in Nashville.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
That's awesome. Yeah.
All kinds of good things.
I probably can get Jason Aldean to let me borrow his club for the day.
Oh.
You can trade live from there.
You know some pretty cool people, Mike.
Yeah, probably so.
Dude. Awesome.
Since I was in the studio back in the day with him a long time ago. Years and years and years, 20, 30 years ago when he first started.
How did you meet all these people?
Just played music in Nashville. I sung in every bar in Nashville back in the day.
Oh, That's so cool.
So
All
just you
right.
meet all the session players and people that, the session players play for all the bands, and you might have a steel guitar player that played for somebody like Clint Black, or you might have a guitar player that played for Patty Loveless or whatever back in the day. But we all just become friends and hang out, and you just network.
Yeah.
It's like trading. All these musicians network. It's a big networking thing. And it's really kind of cool. 83
That's
guys.
awesome. We're coming for 86. We're almost there.
We're still trying to get that 86. Now, if we breach 86, what they want to try to do is gap the 86 up to the 97. That's the thing. We want to try to see if we can get 86 to 97 here, guys.
Okay. Let's go. Got right underneath. I think got to like 85.
Nope.
Take her out. Let's go. Take her out.
So we know that's pulling back a little bit, right? But what we got? So all we got to do is look at the caps. 63.25 is the cap, right? For the Bears. 83 is the cap for the Bulls. It's 20 points. So 73 is your mid. Anything above 73 still stays long, guys.
I love the 50% of a range because it is usually a pretty valid point for a potential pullback.
Exactly. We use 50% of the cap levels to tell us where we need to be. So half of that 50% would be 73. As long as she holds above the 73, we should see 83 and continuation.
Boss.
Watch her pull to 73. It's hilarious. See?
Yeah,
Every
right there.
time. See it go back to it? It's like clockwork. We know where it's going to go before it even gets there.
Yeah, you called that right before I tagged it.
Now watch. If you don't get 73, they'll go back to 63. If they get 63, guys, if you don't break 63, they'll re-enter long at 63, go back to 73 to try to push 83, right?
Okay.
Now, they don't know this because they don't have these levels that I made, but I know it. But if they knew it, they would be killing this market probably.
Yeah.
Especially with micros. You can really do damage with micros in this.
Yeah, but
So
it
now
gives you
it's
so much
57.
flexibility.
Yeah. So, guys, we have a level at 57. Well, guess what? Now the Bears is 57. So the pullback is 57. Okay. 57 to 63.
Right in where we're at right now.
Or excuse me, 83. So you got 57 to 67. So 80, so 57, 67, 77. So you got, it's pretty good there. It's like 30 points, 30 something points up to there. So about 15 points. So 57, 67. So it's still 73. Yeah. 73 is still the dividing line here between the Bulls and Bears. So if they don't breach it, if they don't breach that 53, Becky, they're going to keep trying to push it back. If they breach the 57, guys, they might try to pull it back a little more.
Go lower.
And, and the only thing they can do, though, if they breach the 57, guys, you're looking for like 51. If they don't break the 51, it's just going to go back anyway.
Yeah, the momentum slowed up here a little bit in the last 15 minutes here.
Yep.
It's still holding up. It almost looks like a bull flag here on the 5-minute time frame after that strong push out of that retracement.
Yeah, it's crazy. And these Bulls are still trying to get that 63 to go back to 83. It's craziness.
Yeah, they're dancing in the resistance from last week. Which is what I think we get a little bit of sideways sometimes. Yeah,
I expect that this market don't break the 97, the 30,100 area. That we're going to probably see a lot of pullbacks and a lot of swings that are going to run from about 30,035 up to that 100. It's about a 70-point range that we're probably going to stay in most of the day.
So you guys, when we approach lunch hour in like 6 minutes, it could, like what Mike was just talking about, get really choppy in there, just dancing around this range where we're seeing some bear and bulls fighting here in the last 20 minutes. So watch yourselves at that time.
Yeah, and I think right now the range guys would go from 30,010 all the way up to 30,098. So there's about an 80-point range here that you can take a box and draw it around the 10, run your box up to 98, put on your chart, because that's probably going to be your range box for right now.
The mid part of the day here.
Comes back down to 30,010. They'll look for longs. Look for the long bounce at 10 and 21.
Yeah, that'll be good. Good morning, you Steph. People still popping in, popping out. It's a good crew. All right, so we're back at like 50-ish here.
Craziness.
Mm-hmm.
See, they know these bears know that the bulls maintain the 45 and the 35. So 35, 45, and 57 are all longs anyway. And this is what the bulls don't mind you pulling back down here because they just restructure.
Right. Opportunity. Yeah.
Yep. Just another opportunity to add contracts or just to hold.
Yeah.
And
you guys, before we pop off, does anyone have any last questions for Mike? He gave us a lot of time this morning, and so share a little love, share your profits you made today, share questions, join the Discord. We're here for it.
Yeah, let's do some questions before we get off, guys. We only got about 5 more minutes.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll round out the day today with, I will be back with Coach Matt for Power Hour as well. So if you're still around, you're going to take a little break and do something else midday, come back for Power Hour as well and hang out with us. Blake, Blake would like to be adopted by you, Mike.
Okay, so, cool.
I met Mike. He's pretty cool. I'll join his house.
Yep. We'll have to adopt you guys.
Right? I'm available. Ooh, we're popping off of that pullback here.
So, guys, I'm going to adopt Coach Becky, okay?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm down.
That's all I'm
saying.
Oh, mercy.
You know what? When you get around good people, it's good to hang out.
It is. I just wish these guys would hit this 83 before we get off here. I really want to see them push to 83, 86 and just run.
Oh,
I really think they're thinking breakout at 86 up to 100. Well, we know 86 goes to 97, but once you get past the 97, I really think that 120 is going to be slammed. I think the bulls want the 120 eventually off the 97 level.
That'll be great. People are giving yourself some love. Hope you feel better. And Chad, trader up 15K on the day. Nicely
done. That's freaking awesome. Good job, man. Good job.
Excellent. Everybody making money around here. Yeah, one big happy family. That's right, Mike.
That's right. But if you go to our P&L Discord, guys, post that in our P&L in our Discord section. Let these guys know that, hey, we're trading live with Mike in the mornings with Coach Mike, Coach Becky, Coach Justin.
Yeah.
You know, in the afternoons and stuff. We're making money at this, guys. Where are you guys at? But remember, there's that old saying. Remember, they used to say that only 10% of traders or 2% of the traders would make it in trading. Guess what? If you got 10,000 traders and there's 1,000 people in here, guess who's making the money? The 1,000 people in here, right? Because some people just don't want to listen and come to places where they can make money. They want to do it on their own. It takes a long time before you get out of that mindset. I had the same mindset. I didn't want to follow anybody for the longest time or didn't want to hear anything. And you have to open yourself up, guys, to learn how to listen to others. Because sometimes people give good advice at this stuff, you know?
Yeah, and you don't have to do it alone. I think a lot of people think that you do have to do it alone. And I don't think that that's the case. I think if you find a place like this, like it's better and healthier, and you'll have better longevity as a trader if you get a good community around you.
Yeah, I think trading by yourself is terrible.
Yeah.
Because your emotions are all gathered, you're silent, you have nobody to talk to. If you traded in a room if you had a live room where you went in and sit down with me and sit down with you and we see each other face to face and you were trading with us, you'd be like ecstatic about it'd be crazy. It'd be chaos,
Good vibes. Well, we got some people on the list want to stay and learn. Just keep showing up here every morning. You guys bring your friends. We're going to give away some accounts. We get these numbers popping in this YouTube channel. We'll talk more about advanced education and meetups. Like all of that is coming in the future here at Blue Sky.
Yep. And if you can bring people in, guys, let us know you're bringing them in. I mean, we'll be glad to give you some merch or whatever. But tomorrow, guys, if we can get 100 people in here, we're going to give away some accounts tomorrow. So just keep it in mind.
Yeah, keep showing up too, because the day we do hit 200, we do hit 100. You're going to want to be in the audience so that you can try and capitalize on some free accounts too. So,
Yep.
You know where we're at. Someone wants to know if you're native to Tennessee.
Do I?
Were you from Tennessee? Is that someone's asking?
No, I was born in Georgia, but my parents moved me to Florida when I was like 2 days old.
Oh, okay.
So I consider myself a Floridian, but yeah, I wasn't born in Tennessee. But I got family in Tennessee. My grandfather owned a tobacco farm in the early 1900s. His father owned one way in the 1800s. So I got a lot of family here, a lot of family in Tennessee.
That's so cool.
My mom's in Tennessee. My sisters are in Tennessee, but it's cool.
South.
Yep.
Southeast guy.
But I like Florida. Florida's my second home. It's Florida, Tennessee. I'm always back and forth. But I mean, there's other states I like too. I mean, I like the West because I love the mountains. But everybody says, "Oh, there's mountains in Tennessee." No, there's not. They're hills. Utah has mountains.
Yeah. I'm from the Pacific Northwest. Like we got mountains out here.
That's right.
Yeah.
You ever been to Washington? The trees are as big as a building.
Yeah. I live 45 minutes from Washington out here. It's a beautiful deep green.
Yeah. I mean, these trees are huge. You can't hug a tree out there.
Yeah.
Unless you got about a circle of friends to hug with you because they're so big. It's cool though. I love it.
It's beautiful. Blank's from East Tennessee. Oh, cool. We'll definitely be coming to the Nashville meetup, Blank.
Oh yeah, you got no reason not to be there. If he's in East Tennessee, he should be there, right?
That's right. Yeah, green is green. I totally agree on that. Even if you made $250, if you made $100, like that's you're building accounts here.
And look how long we've held this trade, guys, all morning.
Yeah.
I mean, look at my entry down here. Look at the time on this entry. 9:30.
Gorgeous. I love that you teach that too, Mike, because that's something that I've had to work on. Like when you are a younger trader, I think it is more natural to lock in profits as soon as you get them because you're not used to and you don't fully understand it. But what you show on these in the morning when you trade is like you can get in and hold it. And then you talk about what you would need to see and the levels that you're watching for. And on there is where your stop gain would be. And so it's very real. And that's such a skill that you are teaching that not a lot of people have yet. And that's something that takes time to develop. So I love that you show us how you can hold.
Yeah, excuse me. This is one of the biggest things you can learn in trading, guys, when you figure out how to hold. How to hold on to a trade all day long. I'm probably going to cut this when I get off. But the thing about it is I probably could hold this all day, like all day long. Now, I did make a mistake last week and forgot to close one, Becky. And it was hilarious. I cut the trade at like $1,000, right? And I was holding it. I forgot to X out of the trade. I got the next morning at the open when I was getting on with you guys. It was up $27,000 from the overnight. I'm like, what's going on here? What did I do wrong? It's like,
I'll take that.
This has got to be the coolest thing ever.
That's amazing.
But it never came back down and even hit my area. It never came back. Not even through the whole overnight. And see, this is what this is going to do today, guys. If this keeps rising up through here, well, guess what? Your overnight session is going to come way down, right? So we know, let's just say, for instance, if we get up to the main targets that I really want, which is up here about 155. So the 155 here is a really good target. It sits right about right there. This is a beautiful target right here. So if we get all the way up to here today, let's just say the overnight comes in and does nothing, comes back down into right here somewhere around maybe even to right here to 943 overnight. And let's say we get up in the morning and we've seen this trade sitting right here at the 957. And guess what? We're still in the money. It's hilarious because that's what's going to happen. If the overnight doesn't, if we don't breach overnight, right now, guys, you can calculate this at 83. Okay. Right down here. See this? What? Not 815. Hang on. It's right here. Boom. Right there. 883. See that 83? If they don't get an 883 sometime today or overnight, this is going to be long the rest of the time.
883.
The Bears have to breach it. If you can't breach 883 between close and after at 6 o'clock, if we don't breach the 883, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Now, the problem with this is 2 o'clock is going to be a problem because you know the 4-hour market. So we really want to see where that 2 o'clock candle is going to be on the 4-hour to make a really good decision of should we hold this to 83 or maybe we should close it, because that's a whole nother lesson we'll do some of the time. Because between that and all the capitals, I could go on forever. But this, guys, is pretty much the simplest way I can teach you to trade. It's simple, it's effective. We draw stuff on the chart, we try to get our targets, and then we go from there. And you know, we got Coach Becky here for backup too, and she's good at what she does. She understands what I'm doing, guys. So we just kick it back and forth, and it works out really well for all of us.
Yeah, that's a great conversation. Great questions from the audience. Like everyone gets to help manage their trades. It's make some money together. You guys keep showing up morning after morning, and Mike is very, very generous with his time. So repeatedly throughout the chat all day, Mike, is so much appreciation for what you do and what you offer and how you're talking to us all. So
I appreciate it. I mean, I do it because I want to, and you know, it's like I do it because I've been there, and it's hard. It's hard to learn this. It's hard to find somebody who really knows what they're doing. You hear all these things about come trade with me, and they charge. If somebody tries to charge you money to trade with them, guys, don't pay to trade with somebody, because they probably don't know what they're doing in the first place.
Well, they're trying to make money off of subscriptions and stuff versus just being a successful trader. I mean, we see you print money, Mike. So like you are doing it out of goodwill and trying to grow a strong community of successful traders, not to make subscription fees for that.
I mean, I've had plenty of guys tell me, oh, you should charge. I'm like, nah, why charge? I don't need to charge. You know, people have a hard enough time as it is affording to be a trader. You don't want to charge them and make more. You know, there's no sense me charging somebody who's trying to learn. I learned it through the hard way, and I always had a faith to say, hey, if I ever become a really good trader in the faith that I have, I'm going to make other people's good traders.
Pay it forward.
It's called giving back, paying it forward.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Some people like that and some people don't, but hey, I don't mind. It's just me.
Yeah.
And of course we got Taz in here on the trade day.
Oh, what a love.
Taz goes to work with me every morning.
He's so well behaved. We never hear him.
Yep. He's laying in his bed looking. He just looks up at me like, okay, man.
Oh, hanging out.
Yep.
Sweet.
But yeah, I think we're good, because I know you probably got to go.
Yeah, my kiddos are out there chilling, so I need to hang out with them a little bit. But definitely I'll be back for Power Hour. We'll close out this day just as strong as we started it, and we'll keep doing it day after day. This is a full week after a short holiday week last week. So come back, you guys. We'll put a little ping out there. So if you haven't, hit the notifications for BluSky, hit that button. That way you'll hear and you'll get a ping when we're back on live later today. We'll keep doing it again.
Yep. And guys, I'm going to go ahead, since I'm getting off with you guys, I'm going to do the smart thing and not walk away. I'm going to go ahead and say, boop, close. So we closed our day out at 34K. Not a bad day, guys.
Amazing.
Not
all right, you guys, hey, stay profitable out there. We're going to keep doing it day after day. Mike, you are amazing.
Thank you. So are you, Coach Becky. I love having you with me on here. It's a fun time.
Yeah, it is. Take care, everyone.
Take care, everybody. We'll see you guys later. I'll see you tomorrow. And she'll see you at Power Hour.
Yes, that's right. We'll see you guys soon.
All right. Bye, everybody.